All right. Okay, I think we're feeding out to the folks out there. If you guys can hear us loud and clear, let us know. We are here. This is the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. We've got one person who is coming in here just a little bit, just pretty soon. BFP should be joining us. I want to remind everyone out there, go to hankstrange.com, sign up for the email list. Very important thing to do. We're going to give away stuff. This is our Christmas party show that you guys are in. We're going to give away stuff during this show. A couple of things, though. You have to be on our email list, and you have to be here watching us live on Utreon. That's where we're broadcasting from. Because on Utreon, we could throw up guns like that, like I'm throwing up guns. Let's see. Dave has probably got a gun. Walter's definitely got a gun with him that he's throwing up.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second.
High points.
It's time for Big Black to come out.
Throw your Glock 40s. Glock 40s in the air. So this is why it's important to go to hankstrange.com, sign up for our email list. Also, go over to Utreon. They're letting us go live handle guns, as you can see, all that kind of good stuff. That being said, let me kick the open here, and then we'll get going on this.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange Situation. Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
All right, guys, don't forget to smash those thumbs ups, ring the bells, all those etceteras, and blah blah blah, bluzzies here. I will. Let me get all this going. Let's see if we can get this. All right, so I got to throw everyone up into the screen here. There we go. We got Dave. We got Walter, Patrick, myself. All right, let's do jazz hands. Come on with the jazz hands. Here we go. We are live. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on. This is episode 848 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. It's FreeForAll Monday, plus it's our 2021 Christmas office party around here. Woo! Yay!
Give me another drink, woman. Come on.
Yeah. So, and we have joining us live, we've got Dave. Am I going to attempt to say this right, Dave, or am I going to get in trouble? Is Dave
go for it, man.
Kawaka.
There you go.
Boom! Got it.
Bingo.
I made notes. I made notes in my
Nice.
from the last time. We've got Dave from High Point and Barnauls Ammo joining us. Dave is here. There he goes. Check him out right there.
Man, Dave, I tell you what, Dave, I've been monitoring the Palmetto State Armory website till the AK-105 goes live again, because I got to burn through some. I got to have one. So.
Oh yeah, some yeah.
I'm serious.
No one is going to ask Dave about ammo tonight at all. It's not going to happen.
No, that's not important.
I was just going to say that, and then it's too late.
I'm sorry. I
Way to go there.
Someone's looking for 545. I wonder.
I don't know what that is now.
Walter is also here. There you go. Some Safety Harbor firearms. What's up, Walter? Yes, I like your. What is it? High Castle, the name of that? What's the name of the company makes that kit for the High Point?
High Tower.
High Tower, there you go. I like your High Tower.
This is a 10 mic, so.
Yeah, 10 millimeter. We also have Babyface P joining us back from the mountains.
Back in town.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Not a whole lot.
Let me guess. You also need some 545. My psychic powers.
I always use 545.
What's 545? What is that? I don't know. You guys keep throwing weird numbers out there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So shout out to everyone out there in the chat. Also, this is the welcome. As you guys can see, I've got topics down there. So we're in the welcome section, and then in about 17 minutes, there's actual countdown. Can you guys see all that? We're getting.
I can see it. It's weird, but I can see it.
So this way, I'm breaking the show up into 6 20-minute segments, and it's automatic. I have no control over it. It'll automatically run into the next one, but we can still do what we're gonna do. What's up?
Are you trying to be organized?
A little bit. I'm experimenting with organization. What's up, Patrick? What are you going to say?
I was just going to say, Walter, have you heard any rumors as to when the AK-105s will be going back live?
No, I did not. I I
Mysterious.
Yeah.
I poked around a little bit about it, but I did not get a reply. So yeah.
Okay.
Walter is probably not going to share when they're going back until he's ordered his.
Right?
Well, of course.
then everyone can be out there. The 105s are those are all the 545 models, right?
And I went the pistol one because I'm going to SBR that biatch. So
well, why wouldn't you just wait for the crank like I'm gonna wait for?
I don't know.
105's a little bit longer.
I think the 105 will be better suppressed too. By the way.
Huh. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. So, listen, we're running this system. We're going to go through this. You guys will see that. And right now we're in the welcome part. So, for the show tonight, we can talk about whatever we want to be honest.
That little number thing going on down
there.
Yeah,
it's kind of topic. Yeah, that's what I said. Like it's high tech. It's high technology here. I got this literally from space aliens, Egyptians from the future.
Walk like an Egyptian.
This is what's going on here. And for this show, since it's so listen, we've got 2 shows left. We've got this one, and then next Monday, we're not doing any other shows this week, so we're doing this show this week, and next Monday we're doing a show. This one is the Christmas party show. And we're gonna give away something to everyone in the show. Everyone in this show is going to get something if you're watching us live on YouTube when we actually do it. So if you're listening on audio, my apologies. If you're watching this later on YouTube, you have to be watching us live while we're doing the show here. And you have to be signed up for us on our email list at hankstrange.com. But if you tell us, we're going to give everyone patches. So I just want to get this out before we get into anything.
Holy moly.
We're giving everyone who requests, you have to request this from us, because we got to know your address and everything. So from TUSC, there you go. You guys know TUSC. Let me see if I can actually get. There you go. We've got some TUSC. We've got some TUSC patches in different flavors. So there's the black, PVC. There's the tan PVC, and then there's the black cloth. So everyone's going to get one of those for the folks who are watching us live. Lola is somewhere out there in the chat. You can communicate with Lola and say, yes, I want it. Then you can figure out, Lola can tell you, but the easiest way is to go to Hank Strange, sign up for the email list, email us through there right now, and Lola will get your name in. And you guys get to choose while supplies last. I only have about 15 of the tan ones, and I'm not sure how many of these black PVC I have, and the cloth. So, but for you guys who are here, since it's Christmas, I'll give you. What do you guys want out of these? Which do you?
I'll come next time we're there. I'll come poking. Actually,
no. Which one of these? You can see them right now. I can reserve it for you. Which one do you like? Do you like black?
Brown.
Do you like
tan.
Brown? Okay.
Tan.
Okay. What about you, Dave?
Tan.
Oh, okay. So I gotta put.
Tan's the best one.
That's basically what I want too. So I'm taking 4 out of the bag.
4 tan.
Man.
At this moment.
Yeah.
These 4 belong to us. So there you go. That means there's 11 more of the tan. But anyone who wants them, just we'll get it all sorted out. We'll get those to you. And then I think Dave, you're gonna also get put in some patches.
Oh yeah. We're gonna throw in too. I've got some of the shirts.
There you go. Let me go full screen to Dave. Yeah.
Let me pull it back, maybe.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So
we got the Barnauls ones, and we've also got which PVC.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the High Point PVC patches.
High Point. Yep. There you go.
And I even got one more for our latest brand, which I got some product to show for this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is our bag line, which is full.
Oh wait, there's a bag line? What?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna talk about this.
Oh, cool.
And it's called Full Force?
Full Forge.
Full Forge. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. We
works.
are going to need 20 of each, at least. I don't know. It's probably going to be a little bit more. I don't know how many people are actually with us live, but yeah, it's going to be at least somewhere between 20 and 30 of those that we'll have to get out there. And we're going to throw in, Lola's got more patches, so everyone that gets a patch shipment is going to get the Barnauls, the High Point, the Full Forge gear, the TUSC, and some other patches thrown in the mix there.
I might be able to get you some patches too.
Yeah, and some Safety Harbor patches. So there you go. I might throw in some Hank Strange patches in there. We also, I think we've got like TUSC stickers. I don't know, we'll throw some of those in there. I'm pretty sure I've got some other stickers and stuff like that. So all of that's going to get thrown in. For anyone who's listening on audio and they're mad because they missed out on there, so you're looking at it on YouTube, you have next Monday you can join us. And next Monday we're going to be giving away some really badass stuff that we're going to talk about in in the next segment. So, what's up?
A little bit later, there's going to be a special surprise on my part.
Yes, Walter is going to strip naked for us. You guys.
I'm scared.
Well, you wouldn't see anything anyway.
You're going to see a bright light.
Oh, yeah, we're going to see my whiteness. Yeah,
coming off of him. So, so that out of the way, let's go. The person who's been missing from the mix here, other than Dave, has been Babyface. What happened to you on your vacation, Babyface? Did you get deliverenced?
No, I've still yet to have that happen to me, even though we are in that area. And I think I say this every time I come back from North Carolina. The banjo kid from that show, from that movie, lives in Clayton, Georgia. He's in that area.
Okay.
He supposedly works. I've never seen him, but he supposedly works at the Walmart right there. So.
Every time you go on vacation into the mountains, I'm like, man, I hope he gets deliverance so he can have something cool.
I don't know that I would want to feel like a pig.
Yeah. Don't you want to get deliverance so you could tell us the story?
I don't think so. No, that doesn't sound fun to me at all.
Just say no.
Yeah.
Squeal like a pig.
No, that doesn't sound fun. That doesn't sound fun.
They should have a ride, just like a ride for.
Oh God.
Okay. All right.
That'd be a dark twisted ride. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. So did you have fun though? I know you hang out with like the whole family goes on that, right?
So it was just Marley and I.
Okay.
And we did. We had a good time. We went snowboarding on Monday. Did a bit of shopping. I started my silver collection. I'll have to go grab the. If you look on Instagram, I bought some silver for the first time.
So now you're all hoity-toity. You're like,
what else?
Buying silver. Excuse me.
I got to scare. I have a good story. I don't know if you want me to tell it now, but I got to scare the hell out of some. I'm thinking guests that were coming up the mountain. I guess if you guys want to hear it, I'll throw it out there.
Okay. Go ahead, hit us.
Wednesday night, I was having trouble. I wasn't tired, wasn't able to sleep. It was like 11:30, and mind you, it's almost a full moon out, so it's super bright. So pop on the night vision and go for a walk. Just me by myself, midnight on a Wednesday, night vision on, and a gun, hiking in the mountains. Mind you, this is the area that we have property in. There's only
you were gonna go deliverance on someone.
There's only 40 houses. There's 40 home sites and about 12 houses, so it's not a whole lot up there. So I'm out there for about an hour. I did some stalking of some deer, which was cool. Did some walking, and I found you could hear some deer walking, and I actually stalked them for about 45 minutes, and you could see them. I actually watched two of them walk through the valley and then bed down, like right near the house. And then I hear a car door open and close. The car starts, and it's up a ways. It's on one of the properties. They had, I guess, whoever was there had some guests over because we heard laughing periodically throughout the evening. So my guess is these are guests. These are not the mountain goers, not the people that own. I see lights come on, and I hear a car start heading down from up top, a couple roads up from where we are. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll just wait here. They'll pass. I'll flip my knobs back down, and I'll keep hiking. They take a wrong turn, which is a dead end onto our road. Mind you, my family owns all the property on that road. So Marley and I own one piece. My grandparents own another. My aunt and uncle own the other one. So it's just this road that goes off to where the homes are, but there's nothing there. Mm-hmm. So they go off on the wrong road onto our road, midnight, after having a party with their friends up on the mountain somewhere. And what do they come across? A man.
They're trying to get home.
A man in the dark with a hoodie, night vision, and an MP5 strapped to his chest, standing in the middle of the road. And I'm like,
why did you hide?
What gonna do? That's what I didn't know if I should hide. That seems more suspicious.
You're like a deer. You're with a gun, and you're the deer in headlights. You're like,
I was standing there, yeah, and I'm like, why are they turning off here? This
like
is dead end.
like an alien landed.
What am I gonna do? I can't go run and hide, because then that's even more suspicious that there's a man in the dark running and hiding. Like, so I gotta like wave at him, and I couldn't see into the car, but they had their windows down, and they went over to one of the homes and turned around and left real quick. And I felt like I'm waiting to hear an email of somebody saying, "Yeah, we had some guests, and there was a weird man in the mountain at midnight." Because I had seriously MP5 in my full helmet and night vision and a hoodie. I was like all blacked out. Yeah.
Did they see you? You think they saw you?
Oh, saw me because they said something. I heard them say like, "Oh," like, and then they went up around the corner to one of the homes.
Mm-hmm.
They went up around the corner to one of the homes where they could pull in and back out, turn around and come forward. And in that amount of time, in that like 45 seconds to a minute that it took them to do that, I went from where I was standing a little ways around up to where our property is, where Marley and my property is, and stood off the road waiting for them to pass by. And I heard them as they were coming by me. I heard them go, "Oh, there's another one." And I was like, "No, it's the same person twice. It's not two of us."
What? So was this like a husband and wife?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's a husband and wife that were visiting. There's a couple on the mountain that have a new home they just finished within the last 6 months, and I think they were visiting them.
Those people are never visiting ever again.
Oh God, no! I couldn't. If it were Marley and I'm visiting somebody's house in the mountains that I've never seen, and I take a wrong turn and there's a man with like military gear standing at midnight staring at me, I wouldn't have even passed me. I would have just backed up and been like, "Nah, I'm going the other way." Sorry.
So you had like your helmet. You had your helmet with all the stuff on it.
I had helmet. I had my nods flipped down. I had an MP5 strapped to me.
You're making the gun people so proud.
Oh God, it's funny. And, it was a whole.
Cruiseman says you should have smiled like a tard and waved.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh boy.
But no, I made somebody's evening or scare the hell out of somebody. I don't know which.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's more of that in your future. I see you.
Listen. And then I came back to tell Marley the story, and she was still passed out. And I'm like, "Oh, I can't wake her up." But no, so moral of the story, I got to use the nods for the first time on a hike by myself at night, and it's incredible. You feel so powerful. You feel like a superhero. Mm-hmm. It's black. I'm black
until some people spot you out there.
Yeah. The funny thing is, if I would have hidden, they wouldn't have known I was there. But
no.
But what if they just happen to look sideways and there's a man then laying in the dirt, hiding from them? That's even worse than me just standing there.
Oh my God. Yeah. They probably would not have done that, but you never know.
I know I wouldn't. I would have just been like, "Nah, we're not going that. We're gonna take a different road. We're not taking that."
Yeah, just get out of here. Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
At least they didn't call the cops. Apparently, no cops got called or anything.
No, I mean, what's the sheriff gonna do? The sheriff is 35 minutes out. They gotta try to come fight. What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
To set the story off even just a little bit further. And it was in the back of my mind, is a week, 12 days before that, so about 2 weeks ago, we got an email saying that, and mind you, the sheriff got called on this one, that somebody showed up on the mountain in a truck, hopped out at like 9 o'clock at night and just started shooting at deer, just poaching deer nighttime. Mm-hmm. And they called the sheriff, and somebody came out of one of their homes and chased him off, and they called the sheriff, and the sheriff was like, "Oh yeah, we have a real bad poaching problem." So in the back of my mind, I was like, "Oh God, they probably think that's what's going on here." I'm like poaching them. I'm sophisticated poaching on the property. Yeah.
Oh man, so I guess that place is not fully developed, so people don't realize there's houses there, or
there's 40 home sites total on the mountain that have been. It's all been cut into the mountain from like 1970. It's been there.
Okay.
But there's only about 12 homes, so it's very rural. They're all vacation homes mostly, so it's like nice stuff. But it's not. It's rural. There's no internet for us. We don't have internet at the house. No cell service. So yeah.
You said this was North Carolina?
Yeah, this is Otto, North Carolina, for anybody that's listening.
Otto, okay. 42 Chilled said, did Neckbone have nods on too?
Oh, if I could put nods on the dog, I would absolutely do it.
Wait, hold on. A dog technically already has built-in nods, right?
That's the thing. I think he could probably, especially with how much moonlight there was, he probably could have seen perfectly.
Yeah. You didn't take him. Did you take him with you?
No, he was already cuddled up. It was like 11:45, and he was already cuddled up asleep under the sheets with Marley. He was passed out. So.
Yeah, he would have just started barking at everyone. So
exactly, and that's the thing. It's like stalking those deer. There's no way he would have just raised a fit and chased him off.
Yeah, the only thing worse than that is if that would have happened and you were like walking around out there with your tighty whities on.
Oh, yeah. Jesus. Imagine and mind you, it's also 30 degrees out, so it was cold. Naked man in the cold, that would have been a bad idea.
Yeah. If you go sleepwalking or something, while you're out there. It'll be so awesome. It'll wind up on the news. I'd like to see the dash cam footage.
That was the highlight of my vacation.
Yeah, that would be really funny. Okay, so let's go to, I don't know, let's go to Dave. Dave, do you have any stories of you walking around with your do you even have nods yet?
Yes, I do. Luckily, I can go up to my in-laws, and they've got, I don't know, it's like 9 acres, I think, mostly wooded. So I've got trails. I can walk around. My nephews have opened the area up even more. So I've got a lot I can walk around. I was actually out shooting last night, but sadly, I didn't have my nods with me. I just had to shoot in the dark. Kind of sucked.
Shame on you.
I know,
love
right?
it. I'm hooked. Walter and Hank can tell you that I've been so I just got my PVS 14 8 months ago, and then I bought Marley a PVS 7, so she had a dual tube or a dual.
Yeah, that's for Marley. That's for Marley, Dave.
So okay, one more story. One of the meteor showers. There was a big meteor shower going on the 14th. So we actually sat out on the deck. It was like 35 degrees. We bundled up and sat out on the deck, and all you see is just like.
So the sky on a clear night in the nods is unreal. It's just everybody should experience that.
Yeah, Walter, we've heard no nod stories from Babyface. It's so funny.
I know.
Right? And this whole time that since he got these, we haven't heard anything about these things. He hasn't been writing articles and telling us, giving us all this.
You'll partake and you'll understand.
No, I'm just personally waiting for you to buy everything so I could get some secondhand stuff. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm not.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, I'm not dropping my money at this point. I'm like, hey, Patrick's all in here. At some point, he's going to get something, and I'm going to get some crumbs will fall off.
And I've told Marley that. I was like, nobody's going to go night shooting with me because nobody in the immediate group is going to go buying nods and lasers and everything. So I'm going to have to spend the money, and then maybe I can get somebody to join me.
Yeah.
That's the same problem, man. That's the same problem. Nobody else has got them, so you're always like, throw in the helmet here, your turn, you go. All right, my turn.
Yeah. When you
it sucks.
When you come to visit us, Dave, bring some nods out here or whatever, and then
do it.
Absolutely.
We'll do a thing. And Walter, you've got some kind of night vision somewhere, right? You just don't have this latest.
Yeah, I don't have. I got mostly weapon sights, but like first gen stuff, and maybe a little bit in the second. But yeah, mostly
we'll make
first,
it work.
It works. Trust me, I've been outside with that stuff. And on a moonlit night, you can see just fine. I mean, you're not going to see as fine, but you can see. I could get the job done. When I get that 105, I'll put that AK-105. I'll clamp that AK.
You're so obsessed with it.
That AK one on the big ginormous one.
Super cool.
Oh boy. So listen. So we're in the news topic right now. What news stuff has been going on that you guys like? There's a lot of news stories floating around. Which one do you want to?
Last week I was disconnected and it felt great, so I have nothing.
Oh, you got no news stuff. So did you see the stuff? Like we have a group text that we're always putting stuff in. You got none of that, huh?
I know. I when I came down the mountain, I would look through it, but I spent more time vacationing than I did looking at the news or looking at anything.
Wise man.
Good for you. Good for you.
Exactly.
Good for you. That's very sarcastic, Dave.
No, it's not. That's legit.
That
Man,
sounds.
you got to tune out. You got to just clock out. That's I'm same story, man. I clocked out of that crap last week. I've had enough, and
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention to jack anything. What I've paid attention to now lately, if anything, has been some more pop culture news stuff. Like I'm getting ready to take my kid to go see Spider-Man Wednesday because
Okay.
I like those movies and I want to see that. But even that, I've checked out. I'm tired of hearing the crap.
Isn't there good reviews coming out on that Spider-Man thing?
Word of mouth I've been hearing is that it's really good.
Yeah.
It's like the best one they've done.
The Critical Drinker. I haven't seen the video yet, but apparently,
Nor have I.
I saw the title from the Critical Drinker. I don't know if you guys know the Critical Drinker. Does anyone look at the Critical?
Awesome.
Yeah,
dude's awesome.
Yeah, that's the Scottish guy that does reviews of movies and stuff like that.
No,
the Critical.
no.
Oh my God, that guy's
awesome.
funny.
Everybody needs to follow that guy. It's so good.
Yeah, that's my dude. So yeah, I think I know I saw his latest video popped up on my radar that said like he approved of Spider-Man. So I haven't looked.
I was kind of wondering that because today I was listening to a podcast with him, Gary from Nerdrotic. They're talking about the 20th anniversary of Lord of the Rings, and they made a blurb about Spider-Man. All of them kind of going, "Yeah, Spider-Man," which I was shocked to hear. I thought they were going to be like, "Oh yeah, it's another MCU movie or something," but no, they seem to be pretty high praise.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah, he liked that, and
that seems to be the issue that's happening with Lord of the Rings as well. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That the Amazon thing. That sounds like it'd be abysmal.
Well, I want to see when Boba the what is it the
Book of Boba Fett.
Book of Boba Fett is coming in.
Does that have the actor from the first three movies, 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
Well, he was in 2.
He was in
2 because he died.
Yeah, he was in 2.
Yes,
yeah.
that's right. Is it the same actor though?
Same guy. Yep.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Couple of things here. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. Even with my here's my phone. So Armament and Axes gave us some money. Let me see if I could go here and cut my phone in. Boom. So Armament and Axes says, "Hey Hank, if you're a Star Wars nerd, go watch our latest. It might make you laugh. I did send you an email before we posted. Blah blah blah. Okay, I don't know. That might have something to do with me on there. I don't know why I got sent an email." Yeah. Thank you though. Thank you for the $10 here. I forgot to even add any contributors in this babyface.
Don't worry about it.
And some guy named Kawaka47 is in there.
That's me.
So Kawaka, I should say. See, I see the I, and I want to say I instead of A. I don't know how.
Kawaki? You want to say Kawaki?
Dude,
I want to say Kiwaka because it's got an I. But it's Kawaka.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah. And let's see. Someone else's. Oh, AK Sean says, "Hello, Hank. I got the cigar vault from Liberty Cans. Thank you." And Walter again.
Oh, cool.
You're welcome. Yes. We gave away, when Dave from Liberty Suppressors was here, he gave away a cigar vault.
That's really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
It looks like a suppressor. It looks like one of their suppressors in it, and you could put a thing in it, which I'll show that when we get into the Gorn stuff here in a second. Let's see what's going on here. So no news, Walter. Wait, hold on. There has to be some news, Walter.
Well, Dave, after the election, I turned the news off. You turned the news off.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't watch any. I used to watch Fox all the time. I don't watch any of that crap anymore. Nothing. None of
Okay.
I'll chime in and say at least I did see recently. This comes from me for Ohio. That our constitutional carry did pass our Senate, so it's like one more step closer.
Oh, congratulations! Yes, I heard about that. Yes,
awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I really hope that goes all the way through.
Even if you don't watch the national news, you still hear the news I need, like on YouTube and these guys, these knuckleheads here, and and you hear
the news we keep you up on, Walter, is probably not good news you should be digesting.
You know, here's some good news for you. This will make you happy. The new electronic thing that ATF is pushing through, It's
Problems.
not working for. It's not going to be working for days. So
Of course not. Does not surprise anyone.
Shocker. Shocker.
What? Are you saying things don't work? Okay, so listen, we are going to do some news. This is the kind of news that we keep Walter up with, and I did send this to everyone. I don't know if Babyface got a chance to look at it. Rampaging monkeys kill 250 dogs in India
I saw that.
in revenge massacre. Revenge
Yeah.
massacre.
So some. What were they? Were
Oh,
they were
those
not
sweet-
baboons? What were they?
So, in a small village in India, a pack of murderous monkeys have started a war with the local canines. Around 250 dogs have been dragged to. So, I do not approve of violence on dogs.
No,
Not even for
Oh,
monkeys.
and those monkeys will
shit.
eat those dogs too.
Yeah.
Monkeys are nasty fuckers.
Monkeys are no joke.
There
Yeah.
ain't a cute
Oh
monkey
my
in the world.
God.
Trust me. They
No,
all
monkeys
nasty.
are no joke. Monkeys are no joke. I'm trying to see what kind of. So it says, and here's a picture. I'm showing it, but I think it's different kinds of monkeys. What are these heart butt monkeys? Does anyone know what
That's
the
what I was
heart butt
gonna look
monkeys
at.
are? Because hold on, let me see if I could go closer. Because this picture here shows a heart butt monkey, and I don't know, but that's video. So anyway, all right. So I'm gonna try to go back to this here and read the story. It's a little crazy. Basically, in this story, for you guys who want to, it says around 250 dogs have been dragged to the tops of buildings and trees and dropped by a crew of raging primates that are apparently furious with the pups after they killed one of their babies, local media reported. Locals in the Maharashtra B district, about 300 miles east of Mumbai, told News 18 the monkeys have been on a quest for revenge, and in the nearby Lavul village, not a single dog has survived the purge. Wow.
The purge.
Yeah.
They were.
The purge.
Wow.
So they were. The story is the one puppy met with one of the young monkeys and gnawed on it and killed
Killed it. Yeah.
So the monkey tribe decided that they were going to take revenge on the dogs of the area. They would take any puppy that they could to a roof and chuck them off a roof to kill them.
Yeah.
It was brutal. It was so brutal.
And the people,
Yeah.
if you read through this article, you guys can Google the article and it's out there. People have been trying to stop them from doing this.
Yeah,
The
and they're
monkeys.
just
God.
running
Yeah,
rampant.
the
in
monkeys
this
will,
town.
monkeys will attack people too. They don't care.
Here's how you stop the monkeys, right here.
Yeah, start popping monkeys. That's
Listen,
right.
this
That's some Planet of the Apes shit right there. Holy
but
hell.
it's kind of weird though, right? If you
You're
think about it.
organized.
Yeah, if you think about it, it's kind of weird. I'm kind of like, because first of all, I love dogs. I think dogs are awesome, right? I'm a dog kind of guy. If this
Absolutely.
was a story about cats, I might be like, whatever, it's some cats.
Might look the other way. Yeah, might look the other way. Like, yeah.
But at the same time, like the dogs killed the monkeys. If that was me, I'd probably murk all those dogs out too. I mean, if they think about it for a second,
Yeah.
if those dogs killed your baby, every dog is out of here. I'm sorry. Like I'm taking out all the dogs until I feel like I got revenge for your baby. So if you put
There's a
yourself in
reason
the,
There's a reason I stopped watching the news. I don't need to fill my mind with silliness.
monkeys are probably the closest things to us as human beings on this planet.
Remarks?
I
Yes,
mean, short of that,
Slash.
we are a little bit descendant of fish also, but there's
To the left of me,
lot
look
of-
to the right, they're all dead. Right in front of you.
So so let me ask each one of you, whose side would you take in this monkey versus dog war?
It's a hard choice. That's a hard
To me,
choice because I like dogs, but monkeys are smart.
Monkeys would be way too fun to shoot, though.
But they
Dogs.
killed the monkey's baby.
Dogs.
Those
Oh,
monkeys
well.
are organized.
You
Oh
take,
well.
wait, Dave, you said you're taking the dog side?
No, I'm for the dogs. I'll rescue the dogs and drop all the
And then
monkeys.
drop
okay.
monkeys.
Okay.
Monkeys gotta go.
But you got
Monkeys
babies. You got babies. I got babies. Walter, you got babies. If the monkeys
Baby
did
soon.
something to, Patrick, you will have babies
Okay.
that are not your nods. Yeah.
Listen, the monkey stole my night vision. Oh, we're having trouble.
There we go.
That's a movie title right there. The monkey stole my night vision.
Oh my lord. Yeah, so that was a story that I saw out there. I'm trying to look and see what was. This is a gun related story that I saw. I'm trying to pull up this this bullpup that I think it was on the firearm blog. Did you guys see this the bullpup?
The one you sent the text on, yes.
Yeah. So
think I've seen that.
belt fed lever action rifle chambered in 44 Magnum. Did we talk about this before on the show? Check that out.
I heard
right
about
there.
that before. I heard
Let's see
about
if we
that.
can-
Yeah,
It's been a while ago.
I had never seen
Look,
it.
look at that. Yeah.
Belt
Belt
fed,
fed
and it's
44
based on a
Magnum.
Ruger 44 Magnum.
Yeah, this is on the firearms blog.
I did not see that.
Yeah, so let's see. It's belt fed
So
bullpup
this
lever
is
action
a little
rifle.
pretty old article. I dug this up from the internet,
okay.
from the bowels of the internet. It's not new. It's a pretty old
I
article
was gonna say,
from a year ago.
I thought I would have seen that.
Yeah,
Okay.
even this
Yeah.
on TFB, this is from a year ago. Yeah,
Okay.
so
Still.
that's yeah. I mean, I think we've seen this before, but every time I see it, I'm like, oh, I want this.
It's some work to make that thing run, I bet.
Yeah, some guy in the UK came up with this because I guess all of this fits into being legal.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
god.
all manually operated, and they
Yeah.
don't. The Brits don't have restrictions on the number of rounds they can have.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
Yeah.
the restriction. So they can have
That's
100 rounds.
genius then.
They can have belt fed and everything else. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can work it manually.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's not necessary. Let's get some new stuff before we come off of this from the folks out there in the chat. I'm gonna check the chat and see like what news thing the people out there want to talk about. Shout out to Edward Brower. He's the CEO of Utreon. He's in the chat right now, mixing it up with the people. Edward Brower says monkeys went too far. It's almost a warning to the humans. Yeah, we
See, I
probably.
thought we were worried about computers and AI. Instead, now
Oh,
really it's monkeys
yeah.
you watch
Oh.
out for.
No.
Great.
You got to get yourself
Yeah.
a real good ball bat. Take care
Yeah,
of them.
Planet of the Apes could be real.
God,
What are you talking about?
a bat? No, I'd rather shoot him. I don't want to hit him with bats. That's
Well, I
too
mean, if
brutal.
if you live
Yeah,
someplace where you
that's
don't
up
got
close and personal.
So
Well, I would-
next
I would-
Walter's gonna be like, "Listen, just get a K-bar and just start shivving him." Shivving those monkeys.
there you go, man. There you go.
Oh.
The pitchfork or something? Yeah, just
Listen,
Pitch-
in a-
oh God!
In a way, I could see how these monkeys went to the purge, man. This is like an episode of Rick and Morty. It's seriously
sure.
it's like a Rick and Morty episode. I could see how they went to purge mode, but I'm telling you guys, I'm a fan of dogs. But I could see how they went to purge mode. I could just tell you, mess with my babies, I'm going
You do
all
the
out.
same thing.
Yeah, all out purge mode.
But
So-
okay, I get that, but the fact they were dragging them up to building tops and throwing them—that's the even nuttier part. I mean,
Because
yes.
they won't let the monkeys have
mean-
guns. That's the problem.
Imagine the arms of the monkeys. They shoot all the dogs.
I can't believe I'm in this conversation.
oh my god,
Monkeys could use guns. Monkeys could use guns.
Oh, I bet they got.
Yeah.
they
Figured
got
out.
opposable thumbs.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah,
this
they
could
figured
open
out.
up a whole new conversation. And I'm staying out of it, Preston. I'm staying the hell out of it. That's what
I don't know. Did anyone in the chat come up with some new stuff that they want to talk about? I don't know what's going on in the news. To be honest with you, I don't keep a big thing of it. I think the Build Back Better thing is finally toast. Thankfully,
Supposedly, Manchin came back today and said that now he's like, well, I think they are hard on him. They are running hard on him because he came back today saying, well, if he did this and this and this, and it's a whole bunch of stuff that's not going to happen, I would consider it. So I don't see it happening. I don't think it's going to happen.
Manchin, yeah, he's getting a lot of pressure.
The video you sent last week, though, of Charlemagne interviewing Harris was very entertaining to me.
Oh, did anyone see that?
I guess, yeah. Intro everybody to what happened.
Yeah, so I don't know if folks know about Charlemagne the God. He's the same guy. He's a radio host. But he's kind of blown up, especially since when the election was happening, when the whole election process was going on, he was the guy that interviewed Biden, and Biden said, if you don't vote for me, then you're not black enough or something. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is that same guy, and apparently he had on Kamala Harris, and he kept asking about Manchin because he's like, who's running the White House? Who's in charge of the White House? Is it Manchin? What's the deal, right,
Yeah,
Patrick?
yeah.
I think.
I've never seen
So
that.
the funniest part about all of this is he basically was just like, who's the real president? His point was, who's the real president here?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And he wasn't even being like facetious like we are, like, oh, Biden can't even, he poops himself. No, he was just saying, who's the real president here? Is Manchin running the party or is Biden?
Uh-huh.
And Harris took it to mean, is Joe Biden actually in charge? And she got super, super offended and was like, come on, Joe Biden's in charge. Joe Biden.
But she also said, oh, you're sounding like a Republican.
Yes, yeah.
She's like, yeah, don't go sounding like a Republican.
But he wasn't even insinuating what she jumped on. He was just saying, like, it basically was making a point of, like, Joe Manchin's holding up everything. Is he really in charge or is Biden in charge? And Harris
I mean, I think that,
happy.
first of all, I think there's a couple of things I think here. Why the hell is Kamala Harris going on this show that I think is on Comedy Central or something like that and talking to a radio host dude when there's like a whole bunch of people in the actual... Well, you know what? None of us pay any attention to the actual media.
Because she probably thought it would be...
That's exactly.
Or she probably thought he'd be licking on her backside to have the interview thing.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Oh yeah, come on, talk to me, baby, talk to me."
Yeah.
And then like,
yeah. And I think the question the guy was, this is the thing. So I know she was like, "Oh, you're sounding like a Republican," but there's folks on their side. That's the problem for them. The people on their side are like, "What the hell are you guys up to?" Because even in the beginning, he said, "Where have you been? Like, where's Kamala Harris been? We voted for you," and it's almost like if you look at that whole interview, that's what he was saying in the beginning of the interview, and I think that kind of like started getting her a little, pissed off.
Can I remind you of what the vice president's job is? Nothing.
Right now.
Yeah.
Where was Biden hiding the whole time when he was second in command to Master Obama? He was hiding someplace. He wasn't doing nothing.
Biden was stacking chips. He was making money.
Shit, that's what
he was making money. Wait, hold on a second. Biden was making money, man. His son was
they had a scam running.
That's what he was doing. That's what happens. Yeah, that's what happens when you're vice president.
So what do people expect Kamala Harris going to do? I thought she was partial Indian too. What about the Indian brothers? Come on, man. What's up with that?
I don't think that. Listen, take this from me, okay?
The Indians don't need Kamala Harris. That's why.
Let me just say
why they don't need her.
Let me just say this to you. I'm literally half Indian. That's what I am.
You are.
People from India do not consider me Indian, so just so you know.
Nobody.
So they definitely don't consider Kamala Harris
Indian. Yeah.
The Indian folks come here and get their shit going, and they don't need nobody.
I don't think they care for the most part.
Well, that goes with just getting your shit together and not having to rely on anybody.
Yeah.
Boom,
but that should be, I think, ultimately that should be all of us. Like, I don't care about a lot of that. It doesn't really... We're all coming from places where we see people like us running the place. It doesn't make anything better. Politicians are all the same no matter what, like, skin you put them in. They're all terrible. Yeah, they're all terrible.
If you're banking on that woman to do something for you, you better just off yourself because she ain't gonna do nothing for you. So
politicians do stuff for themselves, man. That's what they do.
Do nothing for you.
They can care less about all of us. We're all peasants to them.
Yeah, exactly. All of them. As much as like, hey, I voted for Trump. I don't think Trump really gives a crap about me.
No.
I
agree with that completely.
We could have that. We could question that or whatever. I'm sure there's some people out there who might believe it or whatever. But hey, I still voted for him. I go vote.
I guarantee he'd draw a bigger crowd than Biden would, side by side.
Biden is batshit crazy. I think at this point, everyone in America...
Biden's at home, man. There's nobody there.
Trump still got psychotic people following him around.
For sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate the man, but he didn't do nothing for us gun people. So
yeah, no, I don't.
No, we went backwards.
Yeah, I reserve my hate for very few people. I hate very few people. Okay. So like what I'm trying to say to you, like the level, if I put hate on you, you know what I mean? Then it's like
That's bad.
That guy's
Yeah.
bad juju, Blana. Bad juju.
Yes.
I've really gotten mad, you know. But yeah, for sure, I don't hate Trump either. I don't, have a thing against him. I just think, hey, he was a politician. He got in there. Politics got played. People did what they needed to do for themselves.
Yep.
Promises didn't get
Somebody's wing-wing.
kept. No one was surprised that promises didn't get kept. You know. I mean, promises aren't getting kept right now for people that thought Biden was going to do some miraculous awesomeness.
Not a one. Yeah, not a one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Just remember, when you go to gas pump, every time you go to gas pump, think of Joe Biden.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody's phone is ringing. Is that you,
Every time
Walt?
you go get a pound of bacon, think of Joe
I don't even
Biden.
know.
Oh, that's probably Walter.
That's my phone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's Joe Biden calling you right now.
He's standing calling him up.
Yeah.
Some JO on a 1-800 number calling.
Oh, listen, we're in the Gorn. We're in the Gorn section. Who's got some awesome Gorn to show? First person to throw up some Gorn on the street. Where the hell's my? I just had. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, guns getting thrown up. Guns getting thrown up. Who we going?
I just saw Walter just
Okay.
following him.
Let's go. Okay,
my
Walt,
latest
go ahead. It's
acquisition,
you. It's all you, Walt. What's that?
M91 Carcano cavalry rifle.
Do you actually have ammo for that?
That's pretty cool.
No.
So
Okay.
what is this use? What ammo is
Italian.
this?
Well, Mr. Kennedy fell prey to a Carcano rifle. Not this. Well, supposedly.
So what
not
is that
this-
on the bottom? Is that a bayonet?
Oh, you know it, baby.
Oh. Oh, that's a long
That's
bayonet.
pretty
Oh,
cool.
Well, you got a
Jeez!
short rifle. You need a long bayonet.
Damn.
yeah, that bayonet can actually take like 3 or 4 zombies at a time.
You
Basically,
get
That's
3
what that
monkeys at one time with this stuff. I got 6 rounds and 3 monkeys on the bayonet.
Those dogs need you over there right now, Walter.
I
We need
have
to-
no love for the monkey.
We need to drop you into that Indian village.
You can't trust a monkey.
I will make
tell
some
you-
calls. I will make some calls and get you dropped. You don't trust
monkey-
monkeys? No, I don't
That
trust
monkey
monkeys.
will tear your face. That monkey get mad at you, tear your face
They
right
rip
off.
anything
They
that will
will.
rip your face off.
Remember
I'm
the
not with
woman
Face
that.
right off, and then eat you.
The woman that had the chimp here in Florida or something?
Oh yeah.
Back to
Tore her
early
face
2000s,
off.
got her face eaten by the chimp?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
those things get nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Nasty.
I wouldn't mess with a monkey is not
I mean,
supposed to be anyone's
They're
pet.
always made to look like they're such little sweet little critters. Look at the monkey.
Oh, no.
Look at the monkey.
Well, I was reading
Go
a
ahead.
deep dive the other day. I saw something on Reddit on Planet of the Apes, and in a deep dive talking about how there's a series of apes in the newer trilogy. They
Mhm.
look like chimps, but they're not. They're different species, and for years we thought they were the same thing until, I don't know, 30, 40 years ago we found out it was different species. But the big point being is that those things are super calm and chill. Gorillas are really nice and friendly. And so chimpanzees, those are the ones that will tear your arms off for the fun of it.
Yes, yes, they will. They absolutely will.
What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't trust
They're
a monkey.
vicious.
You can't
Yeah.
trust a monkey.
Monkeys will eat other monkeys.
Oh yeah,
What?
heck yeah. They don't.
Yes.
They don't let it go
Yeah,
to waste, man.
you've never seen like a nature show where monkeys eat other monkeys?
They'll
Yeah.
tear each other up.
Yes.
they'll eat,
Oh yeah, it's
they'll eat
nasty.
like rival young. Oh yeah.
That thing about killing babies. If the other tribes, if they go into another tribe and they'll kill the young ones.
Yeah.
Mhm, so they don't have to deal with it. Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
What's the? I keep forgetting. I saw it. I was looking at like what was it? There's a Marvel cartoon. I think it's called like Monkey Assassin or something like that. Hit Monkey.
I haven't heard of it.
Hulu. I think.
Yeah. Oh, it's on Hulu. I think it's on Hulu.
I think it's on Hulu. I've not watched it. I've seen it listed, but not watched it.
Yeah, that's actually a
that's
pretty
not-
good show.
Sure, that's not Hip Monkey.
No. It's Hit Monkey, but so there's these Japanese monkeys that have like they have the hot tubs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're in the like
yeah,
the snowy
yeah.
mountains.
Yeah, those don't mess around with those monkeys' hot tubs. They will. They have like a society structure.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
monkey hot tub.
If you try to go in the hot tub and you're not allowed, you're one of the lesser people or lesser monkeys. You get torn up. You are not allowed to approach. You are not allowed to approach the hot tub. The hot tub is for the like upper echelons of their monkey
It's
cat.
amazing how
I'm not making it up.
Like,
for everybody in the chat, I'm sorry I brought the monkeys back. All right? We were talking about guns for a second, and then we were right back to monkeys. All right.
Okay, so we're doing Gorn. We're doing Gorn. Okay, tell us, where did you get this from?
I bought it from Classic Firearms.
Okay, very cool.
My dad used to have one forever when I was growing up in the house, and I just liked it because it's got the folding bayonet, So, and they shoot nice too. It's 6.5 millimeter. So I decided to go ahead and pick one up, but because of Classic selling these, the ammo got all bought up. There's no ammo anywhere right now.
So is this the kind of thing that a place like, I don't know, let me see if I could just come up with a random place that sells ammo. I don't know, Barnaul.
To be perfectly honest, there ain't no way.
I don't think those fellas ever made anything like that.
No.
No, there has been some surplus ammo, and then Privy Partisan makes it. So, but right now there's none, and there are some like $50 a box stuff, and I ain't paying $50 a box for it.
Well, as my next thought is, can you actually do like a hand load of like a case
you
or something
can,
else?
you can reload them. Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, worst come to worst, I might do that, but I'm going to wait until some ammo shows up. And this thing,
the Carcano round is a weird, even for World War II, antiquated round.
Yeah, and so this is Italian, right? You said this is Italian?
Italiano, yeah.
So you know what's... Go ahead, Patrick.
I was just gonna say they weren't using Spitzer bullets yet. They were still using the rounded tip,
round nose,
like the French bullets, your round nose bullets.
Mm.
And I hate to be that guy, but I heard rumor, and who knows if this is true. This is internet rumor, that the Italians would, whenever a German would die near them, the Italians would toss their Carcanos and pick up a Mauser, because the Mausers are just better.
And scary part is some of these guns are rechambered for 8mm Mauser.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a way too hot round.
A lot higher pressure than
that is not made for that.
So, and you know what's funny? I didn't think of this when we were talking about it in the last segment. This is the gun that was used in the Kennedy assassination, right?
You know what's the rifle version?
Okay.
Yeah, this is the carbine.
Yeah, so they opened up the documents on that, right? Did anyone look
I did see that. I didn't look at it, I just heard about it.
I guess.
Yeah, they opened most of those documents, yeah.
Okay.
Most of those, not 100% of them, but I think like 95%.
Other than the document showing that it was actually aliens who killed him.
Oh, boy.
Hid in the castle.
I don't know if anything interesting has come out of that yet, but I know apparently, because Biden, I think, signed something saying that they have to release those documents.
All I know is when Senator John Connally died, who still had a bullet in him from the assassination, he went straight into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
There was
odd.
No cutting him open and pulling the bullet out or nothing. Straight in the ground. So,
interesting.
Some conspiracies. Yeah. Someone has to be going through it. I need to check with John Crump and see if Crump has gone through. I'm not going through all this data myself. So
a sad time in our history. A sad time.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, what other guns? Who's got? Come on, let's see some guns. This is my trusty high point right here. Dave didn't even send this to me.
Right.
Have you seen this high point? This is the. Actually, Babyface, do you have a high point yet?
I do. They're both, my carbine and pistol are down in the safe.
Yeah, where's it? Come on, we got high point on today. Can you show a high point, please?
I can go grab it. Yeah, anytime I leave for vacation, everything gets packed away in the safe, so I don't have anything near me.
Yeah. So here's high points going up right here. This is my C9. I got a C9. This is what we're all waiting to see, the new Yeet cannon.
The YC.
I was going to ask about the
YC,
but
yeah, are we allowed, Dave? Can we?
It's coming.
We can ask. I don't know if we're going to get answers.
all you got to say is COVID. That's it. Just COVID. That's all.
Yeah.
No, Dave, don't tell us COVID.
No, that's a funny thing. That's the legitimate thing. I mean, COVID did, with all the shutdowns of everything else around the world, COVID did cause some problems with that. It did cause material issues. Of course, we've had staffing issues, guys get out sick. So no, that is a very real thing. It did cause issues, but I kid you not, the gun is coming. It really is coming.
Okay.
We'll have some new. I guess still say.
So I got a carbine. It would be great if Babyface. I don't know. He has not left yet to get that carbine because we're all going to be showing carbines right now. Go ahead, Babyface. Okay, so check this out. Everyone's showing carbines, including this. I have a 45. What do you have, Dave?
9mm, 9.95.
9mm. Walt, 10.
10mm.
Okay. So here's the thing. Next Monday, I'm giving this away. Dave sent this from High Point for us. We're gonna give away this 45mm carbine from High Point.
45mm
caliber. 45 caliber.
I'm sorry. What am I saying? 45 ACP. Now 45mm would be awesome.
Slow down.
So we're gonna give this away next Monday for the New Year's party show. So we're going to do that. And this is getting given away with a Liberty suppressor.
Oh, holy cow. I want to. Can I get in that one? Can I get in that
No.
So, no, you can't. So whoever, in order to win this, you have to be here. Just like tonight, you guys have to be here. And whoever's here and gets in touch with us is going to get patches, all those awesome patches. You're going to get this carbine. One person's going to get this carbine and this suppressor from Liberty.
Okay.
What's
one
up?
thing you need to mention, if you live in a place you can't have a can, guess what? You ain't getting no can.
Yeah, you can't get it.
Yeah,
so if you live in but you got pretty good odds. You just have to join us live on Utreon next Monday. So very good odds of getting a badass 45 carbine from High Point and a suppressor from Liberty, and not even done.
Man.
I'm not even done with that.
But wait,
yet.
there's more.
Oh,
Yes.
there's more.
So another person, I've got 2 of these from TUSC, and these are 80% lowers. I'm going to crack this one open because the one I already cracked open I don't have. So this is an 80% lower from TUSC, and they're all actually, they're not serialized or anything like that, but they're actually numbered because they're a limited edition, and this is 17 of 25. And it's got the TUSC logo on it right there. And so we have 2 of these that we're going to give away to 2 different people on Monday.
Very cool.
Yeah. Plus we've got...
look at the old boy. Dang.
Yeah. So, Patrick has done some stuff to his also. So let's see.
So yes.
Yes, what have you done to yours?
This is the one that I have. It is somewhat stock, but it has accessories. Oh no, I can't think of the company name. I'm gonna have to go look them up because.
Is it Long Shot?
Long Shot. That's it. Long Shot. Full top rail, full aluminum top and bottom rail from Long Shot. I got the muzzle and the muzzle nut. Extended charging handle. Let's see if you can see.
Fancy.
Extended bag release. Yeah, I got some fancy stuff on this one. And then recently, a friend of the family asked me to store some guns for her. And Dave, close your ears. This is the Columbine special. If you can tell.
No.
Oh yes.
Is
Same
that's
old,
995.
Oh, that's an old.
Old school
yeah,
995. Also known as the Planet of the Apes stock.
Oh, is that what they?
That movie?
Oh, cool. Look at that. We came full circle. That's the one they use in the...
That's the more palatable reference here. How about we'll stick with that?
This is going to be the Planet of the Apes episode.
So, yeah.
All right, everybody, aim at the monkeys. Ready?
Hold on. Let me get my carbine. Out.
Get set. It's monkey splashing time.
So... Listen, one of the things, before we actually send this gun to the person who's going to get it, myself, Walter, and Patrick, we're going to all get together and do a video shooting our High Point carbines.
Cool.
Yeah.
So wait, I missed that. Are we giving one of those away or something?
Yeah, this one is getting given away to someone.
Oh, cool. I didn't even hear that. I was down. I was off.
You didn't hear the best part. You didn't hear the best part, Patrick.
Yeah.
I mean, the gun's cool, but what's it coming with?
On next Monday's show, we're giving away this, and we're giving away a Liberty suppressor to go with it. And by the way, Dave, I don't even think I forgot. I actually forgot to tell Dave this. This suppressor is actually specific. Look, I'm going to show you guys this. Hold on, I got to pull up my camera in order to show everyone this here. Let me add my camera to the thing here. So on this, here's the reason why this is going with this particular thing. Let me see if I can see right there what it says. Discrete yeet.
That's awesome.
Yes, I remember Dave.
So now I know that says 9mm on there, but I actually have a 45 core that's going on it. So before anyone says,
Dave
please
from
don't
Liberty
send it.
says Dave from Liberty said that's the only one.
Yeah, this is the only one, and it says discrete yeet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, on it. So and it will. I know it says 9mm. I have a 45 core that will be in this when we send it out. So.
So if that's getting done, I have a handful of Dave, what's the name again? Not inline. For the rails and stuff. God, you just said it and I can't remember. I have a handful of things.
Long shot. Yeah.
I do have a handful of long shot things still sitting around that never got claimed. So I have a couple bumpers for the magazines. I have. I'll look to see what we have and I'll add that to the.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so we can modify it a little bit.
Yep, I'll throw that in the pot for everything.
Yeah. If I could have gotten a high tower, we would have done all of that. But, this is nice. The person
I do like the high tower.
The person who gets it is going to be... But it will be shot by all of us in a video. And it'll go... If Dave can make it here before we do that video, it'll be fun. But I don't want to make you commit to that, Dave. So...
win, time-wise.
Yeah. At least those of... at least myself, Babyface, and Walter will be in that video. So you just have to wait for us. Do that video. Once I shoot the video, we'll send it to you. Who knows when that video is getting posted, but whole different story.
More planning. I'll come down next time.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And we'll do more cool giveaways and stuff like that. Walter, do you want to show off your carbine to the folks? People, there you go.
10mm with the high tower Armory, high tower Armory stock. Which is I like it. I like it a lot. It's OD green, got a little EOTech action on top. Flip it around the other way so the folks can see it that way. Got that 10mm hole in the end. Boom. So, yeah. And I have, by the way, I had lost the magazine to it, Dave. But I just at Black Friday I just purchased. Yeah.
So you just could have let me know. I mean, come on.
I'll be honest with you, Dave. I think we all need extra magazines. Maybe no one wants to say it.
You just gotta tell me. Come on. If it keeps you from shooting the gun, come on, man. Just tell me. I'll get some mags to you.
Okay. I purchased 3 of them on Black Friday, so from you guys. So that's all right.
Even better.
I'll take 3 more though. Does anybody make a nice mag pouch to hold these things? I mean, something
mag pouch,
like a Miami Vice bandolier style thing.
I think you need to break out that really nice leather sewing machine that you have. Don't you have a little leather machine?
It's a single stack 1911 style mags, or make your own.
I think Walter. I think don't you have a nice sewing machine for sewing like leather and stuff? I thought we would use it to make some stuff.
That's too much work.
Walter's like, damn, now you want me to do work now.
I don't do all that work, man. Come on, man.
So yeah, listen, we're in the audience topic. So if the audience has a topic, we'll get into it right now. Until we do that, we'll keep showing Gorn. So
I'm going to go get some.
Oh, I didn't
hear the end of that.
Did you? Yeah, I didn't hear the end of that either. So yeah, Dave, what do you have? You were showing us a badass. What was that? A SBR you were showing me earlier before we even started the show.
All right, well, I got a couple I'll throw up here just for the fun of it.
Okay, yeah, let's see what you got.
No, what you saw earlier was my my MC Expertus pistol.
Look at that.
Yeah. Pistol.
Oh, pistol. Oh, sexy.
Yeah.
And I was saying you have a lot of stuff on there.
But it's not, man. Come on, like an EOTech.
Okay. Yeah.
And then on the front end, hold up here.
Got a
flashlight.
I see
flashlight.
a D-ball and
D-ball. Yeah, and some mod light buttons. I mean,
I like
hand stop.
I
it's not a lot. I mean,
no, it's not. It's not really a lot. No.
There you go.
That's cool. So this is your go-to. So that's why I'm guessing you have the laser on there because this is your go-to.
Yeah, with the nods. Yeah, that's my usual go-to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What else you got?
The latest thing I picked up. This is actually just stupid fun. Um, looks like a Benelli,
but
it's not a Benelli. No, it's a Turcanelli.
Oh, really?
Turcanelli, yeah. How have you compared it to a Benelli? How does it?
Is it smooth?
Oh, it's stupid smooth.
Yeah, it just felt like when you pulled that thing back.
I've not shot an M4 in probably 10 years or more. But just run this thing. It's ridiculously smooth. It's ridiculously soft shooting. I put buckshot, from double aught, $4 slugs. It's just stupid smooth. I mean,
How about this? When you do come up to shoot, I will make sure to bring out the M4 Benelli and we can compare it and see how it runs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's. So, which one is
this
though? Which gun is this specifically?
This is the S4 model, and it's from, I think it's SA Arms.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, so it's basically a Benelli clone, as far as I'm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, they say everything is like Benelli compatible on it. I just haven't changed anything else out on it yet.
How is it compared to the price? Price wise, how is it compared to Benelli?
$450. It's way cheaper, isn't it?
Why are you laughing?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I got dealer pricing on it. And even dealer pricing was like
there you go.
Holy Lord.
Oh my God.
I gotta put mine on too.
Wait, you got one of these onesies?
I got one too when I came back from vacation. The box was sitting.
I didn't get a onesie. Not everyone in the BOP clique gets these. Let's see what Walter. There you go. Shout out to your audio is off. Your audio's off, Walter.
I can't hear you.
Still not on. There you go. You're on. Yeah.
No, you can't. We can't hear him.
Nope, can't hear you, Walt.
Hang on, sorry.
There you go.
Now we can. Now we can.
Okay, you gotta stand up and model this for us. Let's see what you got going on here.
Oh, God.
This is the.
Oh, that can't be unseen.
Oh Lord, Lordy.
Hey, wait a second. Hang on a second here.
I'm trying to see if we can. Oh, down to the booty. Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, it's got the booties. That's terrible.
I tell you what, I get hot in about 2 seconds in this thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's real warm. Real warm.
Yeah. So for anyone who wants to see what that looks like full size, here, let me go to this. I can go to it full size. That's it standing next to Walter there. That's Walter wearing it right there. There you go. And it's basically little snowmen, little Brownell snowmen, right?
Yeah, little Brownell snowmen with an AR-15 and an American flag, and it says "Stay Frosty."
Very nice. So, shout out and congratulations to everyone who got one of those.
Wow.
Oh, shout out to, I see Rob McNeely out there also in the chat, by the way. Shout out to Rob McNeely from TUSC. He's in the chat out there right now. Shout out to him. We were just showing off your the lower that we're giving away next Monday, Rob. We were just showing that off, as well as patches. So there you go, TUSC patches right there. We were just showing those off, and 2 of these lowers are getting given away that Rob gave us to give away from TUSC. So those are those are getting given away to people. 80%ers, so those can go to everyone, I think. If you come from a place where they don't let you have 80%ers, you need to move.
Then you need to move.
Has anybody restricted those yet like that?
Yeah, is there a place you can't send 80%ers to?
I'm sure somebody would try to complain, but
probably, but I don't.
Yeah, that should not be illegal in America.
Ain't none of my business.
It's just a paperweight,
right?
That's right.
Like aluminum.
Yeah.
Chunk of metal.
Yeah, just a chunk of metal. What's up, Walt?
I was gonna go get out of my sweat.
You should probably do that before you sweat to death. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he already took off the audio. Yeah, go ahead, Walt. Go ahead. He could go. He could do it. Okay, so listen. M. Avon says, "What about the truck driver that got 110 years for an accident in Colorado?"
Well, I haven't heard about this. 110 years.
Yeah. So the story.
I imagine
to look that up.
There has to be like gross negligence or something for that amount of time.
So my understanding of that story, without pulling it up here, is this happened, I think, a couple of years ago, and he wasn't drinking and driving or anything like that, but his brakes failed and he missed a place where, like when you're on those mountains and stuff.
They have the pull-offs.
They have the pull-off. He didn't go into that pull-off, and he crashed into people, and there was a big fire, and I think like 4 people died in that fire. But it was still an accident, and at the trial, he got 110 years, which is probably a little bit. If you're related to those people that happened to, I don't know, man. Even at the end there, you can't bring those people back by giving this guy 110 years. So
by Friday, as of Friday of last week, more than 3.4 million people had signed a petition asking Colorado Governor Jared Polis to grant clemency to Miguel Aguilera Medeiros, or commuted for time served. How do you get 110 years?
I don't know. I get if he lost his license and he could never commercially drive again, but it's not like he was drinking and driving or did.
Well, I would get if he had gross negligence and you give him a life sentence, but why you throw out a number of 110 years?
Not sure.
My guess is mandatory minimums. I'm guessing Colorado probably has mandatory minimums that they can't get around.
Yeah.
Which is why mandatory minimums are sometimes can be a terrible idea.
Yeah, I get them being tough on him, and I would feel like if someone you're related to, someone you love died in that thing, and he could have like pulled off and maybe killed himself, I don't know, whatever, but at least you didn't take out 4 other people. But I don't know what 110 years is going to do. And he looked like a younger guy. He looked like he was somewhere between 20 and 30.
23 when it happened. So now he's 26.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Wow.
Not sure exactly what's up with that. And
this is insane. There has to be more to this than what we're hearing. As Colorado Public Radio reports, a jury found Aguilera Medeiros guilty in October of vehicular homicide and 23 other charges, including 6 counts of first-degree assault, 10 counts of attempt to commit assault in the first degree, 2 counts of vehicular assault, and 1 count of reckless driving, 4 counts of careless driving. There's got to be more to the story than we're reading, because that sounds crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone out there knows. Yeah, I don't know if anyone out there knows what more there is to the story.
So he was sentenced last week to the minimum available on all counts to be served consecutively, totaling 110 years in prison.
Wow.
That gives him no chance to ever redeem his life. So unless he was some evil, horrible person, I don't get that necessarily. And so Walter, I don't know if you have your audio on or not. Do you have your audio, Walt?
Yeah, now.
He does.
Yeah,
now he does.
We're talking about the truck driver who got 110 years in Colorado for that accident that killed 4 people. Like, there was an accident with his truck where he could have pulled off into one of those emergency braking things, but he didn't. And then he hit these people, and from the fires or whatever, 4 people died. But when they sentenced him, they gave him 110 years. You're okay with that?
He did kill 4 people.
But not necessarily deliberately, although like I still think he should have, gone over or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Like that kind of a sentence means you stay in jail forever, and you can't. You have no.
You
have no way of coming out. Yeah, for like a 26-year-old person, at least let him get out when he's 50 or something.
God.
I don't know about time served, but at least let him get out, and then he can never be a truck driver.
There are 2 things here. Yeah. Criminal charges versus civil charges. Criminal is, I don't feel, this is just my personal opinion without reading into what happened, but criminally, an accident, are you negligent for criminal charges? But see, on the flip side, don't put him in jail for 110 years. There's civil remedies to all this. You can get money back. You can do all sorts of civil things.
Well, I believe that the trucking company has already gotten sued out of existence.
Oh, for sure.
They don't exist anymore, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't know.
That seems crazy. There has to be more to this story.
It seems wicked crazy.
Yeah. So we're getting some comments here. By the way, let me throw this in here. So Edward Brower from Utreon gave us $5. Thank you. He says, "Nice onesie. Merry Christmas, everyone." So that's to Walter. And
thank you.
Yeah, and then some people say you get less time for murder. That's from Mavens. And AK Sean said DUI offenders get less time. That's ridiculous. So I agree.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. A little excessive. Yeah.
I could tell you that. So when I was just after I graduated high school, one of my friends, this guy that I knew, I worked with him, and I went to school with his brother. He went to our school, all that kind of stuff. I worked at this country club in Long Island when I was a kid, and he was the manager of that country club, and he was driving their vehicle, and he was drunk. He had like a problem with alcohol, and he was drunk, and he took out an entire family, 6 people.
See, that's gross negligence. You chose to drink and drive.
Yeah.
If the company you work for, and again, this is me making assumptions, so I don't have a good fact on the case, but if the company you work for does not repair their trucks and the brakes go out, man, I'm having a hard time believing this one.
Well, the thing is like he didn't get jail time. He
What?
No, he didn't.
Did he know somebody?
The country club put a lot of
big New York lawyers behind him.
Yes, they did. So, yeah, he didn't get jail time. I think he just lost his license or something like that. But he still kept drinking and doing all of those kinds of things.
That's the type of person that should be getting rehabilitated.
Yeah, for that, I think I believe, and I knew him. I believed he should have done some serious time in prison.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if necessarily his whole life, but he took out an entire family. I get it for the people who, who lost their family members there, but I don't know if at the end of the day that guy's spending the rest of his life in prison.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't really know. So that's that. Let me see, Walter, what are you messing around with up there?
Well, the M10
mag.
Which is the one that's a mixture of an AK and a SIG, and a monolithic upper, and
that's cool.
Got the mag pull side folding stock and all that good stuff, and
that's sweet.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, and they're kind of different. Like I said, mixing the AK idea with the SIG idea, and that's what you get. They got together one night after a night of drinking in the bar, and next thing you know, this little M10 came along.
That's sweet. I can dig it. I like different stuff like that. That's cool.
Yeah, I got to have at least one for the library. So.
Yeah, we might get Rob McNeely to join us also here in a second. I don't know. I'm sending him the link right now. Yeah, so I still see people. Armament and Axis says, "Go drive a truck and get back to me." What does that mean, Armament and Axis?
I have no interest in doing that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Job.
I'm not good
enough. Before, that's enough.
What kind of trucks, Dave?
Just box trucks.
Yeah,
box trucks for hauling hazmat stuff years ago. But yeah, that was enough. No thanks.
Yeah, it's scary driving around those big rigs. Driving them, I don't know.
All right, here we go. One of my pet peeves about people in big rigs. All you people out there, when you get next to a big truck, either get out of the way or go past it. Don't act like you're all scared as you're coming up on it. You just don't know what to do, mommy. Just
Walter,
just accelerate.
I'm gonna have my Walter moment here. I'm gonna have my old crotchety man watering the lawn moment here and say, big rigs don't bother me that much. It's bicyclists. I hate bicyclists so much.
Oh, I don't care for those
they're
guys
the
either.
worst. Bicyclists in the middle of the lane going 5 miles an hour.
Middle of the lane. Yeah.
They're the worst.
Yeah, get to the side.
You know what bothers me? I grew up riding bikes all over town. When I was a kid, that's how we got around. I didn't ride in the street if there was a sidewalk.
Right.
I am not riding in the street when there's a sidewalk.
Well, some places have laws. If you ride on the sidewalk, they'll give you a ticket.
Give me a ticket. I'm not getting pedestrians. Well, there ain't nobody on the sidewalk. Get on the sidewalk, you dumb.
Yeah, but there's places that will give you tickets if you I'm telling you.
Give me a
So
ticket. I'm not riding the road.
Let's get hit by Granny that can't see over the front of the hood. So
Yeah,
come on.
Because you still see that all the time too, all the time.
No. I mean, I don't understand why you get a ticket for riding on the sidewalk. You can't kill a person. Well, you could probably kill someone on the sidewalk. I don't know. We got Rob McNeely joining us here for the Christmas party. What's up?
Hey,
Rob?
Merry Christmas.
Hey,
Merry Christmas.
Oh, wait a
How you
minute.
doing,
Merry
man?
Christmas.
Yeah.
If this is a party, I got to have a drink. Just give me a second.
Oh boy.
I got my
I'm running dry.
tin cup and Coke.
Yeah. Oh, you're going off also to get something to drink, Dave? No.
Oh, I'll give it a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm empty here.
Oh, okay.
So I was reading about that accident in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy caused a 26-car pileup, was going 85 in a 45 truck zone when his brakes.
Okay, see, there's negligence.
Okay, now we know. Yeah. Okay.
Now we're making sense.
So now you're like, oh, and then ended up resulting, he got reckless driving and a bunch of other stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like there's a lot more to that incident than he was just his brakes went out.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
I figured there had to be something.
Mm-hmm.
And I lived up near there, so it's there's always stop and go traffic on I-70 up there. You just don't. You were going through the mountains, and he was going down a steep grade, so he just fucked up. That's the lack of the better word. I'm sorry if I demonetized you.
No. On Utreon here, no, absolutely not, man. We're good. I don't know if you realize this, Rob, but we're going live now from Utreon. So that way we can show guns. If you got guns, you can show guns. Yeah. All those silly YouTube rules. Yeah, look, we all got our high points because Dave, who's joining us, is from High Point.
Sorry.
I don't know if you ever met. Well, this is not the only reason we have high points. We show our high points all the time. But I'm just telling you, Dave is a High Point guy before you start saying bad things about High Point.
No, the only thing I was going to say about High Point is parts kits.
Parts kits.
God. I'm out.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, I can't actually argue that. How come High Points doesn't make parts kits?
I could. My son could print this lower before you could probably blink an eye. So.
No, but what I'm saying, you know what, Dave? I don't know. That's a good question. I think that's a good point. What if High Point made parts kits and then we could drop High Point guts into whatever we wanted to? That would be awesome.
Well, first, I'll throw this question out there. Does Glock actually make and sell just parts kits? I know you can get other parts, but do they sell a parts kit?
No.
Yeah, and they're bastards.
There you go. Walter said it. No. So there's my answer. No. No, obviously we get asked it all the time. And when we kind of came back with people about it, the factory just felt like if they sold the parts kits and somebody say didn't use their internal safeties, their internal drop safety, and somebody gets shot with a homemade 3D printed lower, are we somehow going to find some asshat lawyer that finds us liable for it?
Yes,
we probably
would.
You will. Do we want to screw with that kind of money in a lawsuit? No, it's not worth our time. So the parts kits guys, sorry, go buy a used gun and strip it out. Well, go buy a used gun, send it into the factory to get refurbished, and then strip it out if you want to build your gun. Seriously. If it doesn't work, we'll call it.
Has anybody on this panel ever taken apart a High Point?
I have.
I'm just going to say that. I would not want to deal with that parts kit.
This one. And parts popped out of it, and then...
I know!
But listen... No, I didn't send it back. I got in touch with High Point. This is before I didn't even know Dave. I just called up High Point, and they just said, okay, we'll send you parts. So... Yeah. For anyone out there that wants to make a 3D one, just call up High Point and say, no, I'm just...
Yeah, don't do that.
I lost all of my parts other than the receiver.
I need all guts. I need everything. No.
Go track down a used gun, send it in for service, and there you got your parts.
Yeah. Now, one part of that argument I agree with because I bought this for less than $100. This was probably $50 or something from a pawn shop. Now, I don't know about right now because it's a completely different market. But you can get these inexpensively and do stuff with it if you do want to do that. That is a point. But the flip side of what you were saying about Glock, no, Glock doesn't do that, but there's a ton of because there's a whole bunch of Glock clones out there. There are a lot of parts. Yeah.
Well, sure, but again, it's Glock not selling you parts kits, so no, they're not selling you parts kits.
They don't bear any liability because of that.
Exactly,
so.
And that's all we're trying to avoid. We're trying to avoid any liability, anybody could seek on us, because that would happen. I know most of the guys out there know they wouldn't. They just want to have fun with it, and I get it, because some of them are cool, But yeah, it's just liability, man. We just don't
at the same time, the way that the liability thing is going, or the places out there that want to sue manufacturers is going, they'll sue you anyway. I'm not trying to convince you to do it. I'm just saying.
Oh, right. No, you're right, and the people will sue you for anything whatsoever. But the less issue we have. Whoa, did my camera just die?
Yeah, you can still hear you though.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like your battery went out on your camera, but we can hear you.
Probably.
Watching some of the prosecutions that are going on right now, I can tell you that there are lawyers that will do anything for money.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about it last week. What about these, like, for example, California, because of the stuff going on in Texas with abortion and the Supreme Court not striking that down, California is planning on using those same things to let people in California sue gun companies.
I don't see how it's the same.
I don't agree with it.
Actually, because it's civil. So it's not people suing gun companies. It's people suing their neighbors who don't have standing. That's how the Texas abortion law is.
Yeah, they're opening it to neighbor on neighbor civil suits.
That's why the Texas abortion law is really bad. For this exact reason, because it allows people that don't have standing to sue people civilly, which is pretty awful if you think about it. And I know, and the problem is, like, conservatives that tend to be pro-life, they're like, yeah, pro-life blood. I'm like, do you not understand? It's just like, these things get used against you, just like Trump with executive orders on bump stocks. That shit gets used against you. And then they're like, look, we got a precedent. Now it's going to be used for this way against you. So it's like, people got to stop banning shit. Because it just always gets dumb.
Yeah, I mean, we're already like knee deep in all of that craziness. I don't agree with what California is doing. I'm not but
I don't agree with anything California's doing.
Yeah. At the same time, I think they're just using it as a convenient thing of what happened in Texas. To say, we're going to do this, but yeah, these guys want to go in that direction. Yeah,
The problem is that activists on both sides of the aisle try to leverage and weaponize the courts against people for their own agendas, and both sides do it. And unfortunately, everybody else suffers when that happens.
And this country is the legal system set up for the lawyers to sue everybody. So that's what you get.
Yep.
If they chase after you and sue you and cost you a ton of money and you win anyways, they don't have to pay for it. If they had to pay for it, it wouldn't happen.
Yeah, it'd be a whole different story.
Yeah.
That is true. I think.
But lawyers set it up for the lawyers and the judges of the lawyers and yada yada yada. So hey.
Yeah.
Until we rein in that, you're not going to see anything different. So,
since we're talking law here, did anybody see the guy that was recently convicted, crazy man who decided to defend himself in a murder trial?
What?
This crazy black dude with dreads, crazy guy. Decided he was going to defend himself, and the judge allowed it because, I mean, it's his constitutional right.
You are allowed.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's right.
It's his constitutional right.
To a point.
The judge,
to a point.
He wanted to try to talk him out of it, but he tried to defend himself in the murder trial. And in his closing arguments, I shit you not, I'll have to find the video. His closing arguments were, the state's expert witness said I stabbed her 32 times, but I brought my expert witness up here, and he said that I only stabbed her 11 times, and that's what happened. I only did it 11 times, so their state thing is wrong. Be like, I didn't understand his point, because he literally tattled on himself. He was like, I did it, I killed her, but I only did it 11 times. It wasn't 32.
Oh my god.
I'll find the video.
Well, what's that saying about a man who has himself for a lawyer has an idiot for a lawyer or something like that?
Yeah, you have an idiot for a lawyer. Yeah.
Is Rob? Oh no, Rob's not frozen. You got nothing on that, Rob? I know you do, huh? He's looking up something.
That just kind of falls under crazy people are crazy.
It was and of all things, to make Hank even happier, it happened in Tampa.
No.
Yes, it did. That's why it was brought to my attention.
Oh boy.
Ronnie O'Neal. This was in June of this year. His closing arguments were. Let me see if I can find the exact spot in the video.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So you said this was a brother and in Tampa.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so bad. His closing arguments. The judge has to keep getting on to him because he's yelling about things that have nothing to do with the case. He's literally just standing there like yelling and pointing at the jury. He's yelling and pointing at the lawyers.
But this goes a long way to proving the fact that you're insane.
Yeah, I mean, and then he was like, they said I did it after 32 times. It was only 11.
It wasn't that bad.
Oh God! I'll find the spot in the video. Hold on.
Yeah, Walter is toasting us. What are you toasting us with, Walter?
This is like a chocolate martini thing.
Chocolate, okay.
It started out with a marshmallow, kind of like a s'more idea. Got graham cracker around the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That sounds about the most girly drink I can think of.
Hey, but if it's good, who cares? Come on.
Every once in a while, I like to have a drink with an umbrella in it. You know, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Dude, that's not just an umbrella. That's like a purse. and dolly.
Listen, he's very close to Tampa right now, so he's allowed. He's close enough to Tampa that we might as well say it's Tampa.
Tampa?
Yeah. So there you go. I'm not sure if he has the prerequisite Tampa dolphin tattoo on the back, tramp stamp type of dolphin thing that everyone from Tampa has. Yeah. I know Babyface has one of those. He's from Tampa.
A tramp stamp?
Yeah.
You just got to shave the back hair for that.
Or AKA a target? That's a target too, by the way.
What's a target?
Well, those tattoos down by your ass crack. That's a target.
Oh, okay.
It's a landing
for what weapon? Okay, exactly.
That's a weapon of your choice.
Okay. Shout out to Shooting Gallery. Any who's out there? Shooting Gallery.
As you would say, who am I to judge? Come on.
We don't judge around here. Oh, well, actually, we judge.
We do a lot.
We judge atrociously.
Yeah.
I thought I saw somebody in there in the chat asking about running 40 cal through the 10 millimeter, like the high point. I wouldn't recommend it.
How's it going to headspace?
Well, that's what I was saying. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, I know some guys that they're like, oh yeah, I shoot 40 cal through my 10 mils all the time. I mean, High Point doesn't recommend that, so there you go.
You might get another battery on that one. Maybe. I don't know.
You heard from Dave what he says about it. Don't do it. But you're free.
Recommend it.
You're a free person.
Free will, yeah. You can do what you want.
You are free to do
your ear and
stupidness.
wear your ear and eye protection.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. As I saw when I went to visit Rob, so I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that, Rob. Are you still living in the place where you were living when I came to see you?
I'm not actually. We moved the week after you were here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I could probably show pictures, right?
Sure.
I'm trying to scroll back through and find some pictures. So Rob lived in this place, which was beautiful, by the way. It was like in the mountains.
Utah?
Yeah, of Utah. It was a beautiful place, and very close to where he was is one of these places where people go and jump off the hill with like those hand gliders and parachute things. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Which I think is
down the
nuts.
block.
Yeah.
There's an air park. It's like a nationally recognized air park.
Yeah. So we actually went out there. Let me see if I could throw up a picture. Here we go. Hold on. Let's see if I could do this just to show you guys. Look at this place.
Oh, dang.
This is what it looked like from up there. And Rob's house is somewhere back there in these houses, right?
Yeah, just about a block down.
Yeah. I mean, that's beautiful right there. I bet the wind comes whipping through there.
Vicious.
Yeah.
Vicious.
I was going to say, in the wintertime, it's probably effing cold when the wind starts to blow. So.
It's why it's an air park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And people, didn't you say that dudes crash into people's houses and stuff? I don't know if that happened.
Dude, So we lived, so we were living there, and like, dude, there was like 2 people died last summer, and like random people are always getting like, because it's like the hang gliders seem to have
Look
the
at
biggest
this.
problem.
And this is not this is not even edited. This photo. This is the highway from where. See, we were standing up here on the cliff or the mountain or whatever, and the highway's down here.
Where's
So
that?
Rob was looking down on the. These are the the riffraff
Forest?
living down in the
Yeah,
valley.
that's I-15 right there.
Yeah. So it was beautiful up there, though. I mean, I thought I thought that was
Dude,
beautiful.
Salt Lake is like this, like kind of it's mostly been an unheard of gem as far as places to live. It's still low crime. It's expensive AF now because housing, we're like the fastest growing housing market in the country, unfortunately. But it's a nice place to live. It's other than the earthquake risk, life is good.
There's earthquakes
Yeah.
in
We had a
Utah.
5.7 a year just over a year ago.
Oh.
And it cracked on the house we just sold, not the one that we live there, but the one we sold just before we moved there. Like it cracked our walls and stuff.
Mm.
Wow.
Look at the
Yeah,
Salt Lake City earthquake, 5.7 magnitude, scared the shit out of us.
Yeah.
That literally, literally, it woke us up in the morning. Like it sounded like lightning or thunder. It sounded like thunder and lightning were hitting our house. And we were 15 miles from the epicenter, and that scared. It was like I'd never been in a big earthquake before. I mean, I woke up, I knew exactly what it was, but it was like, holy crap! But look up the Salt Lake City earthquake, 5.7. It did a lot of damage.
I thought that was just California. Are you guys close to a fault or something?
Dude, the hill you're living on is the
Yellowstone?
fault. Or that you came
Yellowstone?
up and visited. So the Wasatch Fault Line, when we sold our house, we lived on fault line. So the whole Wasatch Front is a fault line. Like literally, look at a Wasatch Front fault. And so the Highland Avenue is like where it drives. There's like there's a Home Depot right on it. But yeah, it's a fault, and they say
Okay.
at some point there's going to
Here
be
we
a
go.
massive earthquake that destroys it.
Yeah. So 7:09 a.m. March 18th, 2020, 5.7 magnitude earthquake hit Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yep, it's bad.
Casualties 0 though. It wasn't that bad. It's all right. Didn't take anyone out.
It was bad enough to wake me up, and I don't like getting woken up like that.
Probably I would have moved out of there for good, but that's me.
Well, it's funny because we lived in an unreinforced masonry house, so it was just block and brick, and our mortar was really weak, and we literally sold our house a year ago because of all the damage it did. I'm like, this is the housing market. This is a good time to sell a house, and we did really well in the house. And I'm like, let someone else buy this unreinforced masonry house. And if you look at all the earthquake maps and stuff, like the government already knows that our neighborhoods that we were living in before are all going to be just like it's a bunch of 50s houses that were all just like these brick houses, and they're all going to get leveled when a big earthquake hits. All of them, the whole like multi-square miles of area are just going to get leveled.
I'm liking the sand in Florida more and more right now.
Yeah. You guys get hurricanes. Yeah.
Oh,
that's what I hear people. It's like, yeah, but I can. That's a week notice. I can get the hell out.
Yeah,
of the way.
exactly.
You don't get no notice with earthquake.
So living out west, that's the first time in like 21 years that I've worried about it. I mean, I felt a couple small ones, but that was the only one that like did anything, and it was just more of like a shocker waking up to it because it just startled you. But out here, I mean, so the natural disasters are, depending on where you are wildfires, but those mostly affect people that live in the more in the boonies. Those don't really affect people in the city too much. And drought. That's like the main things that we deal with here.
What about snow? I'm going to say snow is a natural disaster. When I left your house, I ran into snow, and before you even say I told you so, because I can see that I told you so smile populating on your face right now. This is what happened to me when I left. Rob is like, oh yeah, listen, you need to go south, otherwise you're gonna run into snow. And I was like, yeah, I got this. And guess what I ran into in Vail, Colorado here? Snow.
I told you not to go through it. I told you not to
Snow.
go through it. I said
That's yeah.
it's like,
That is the van. And I ran smack dab into
the
snow.
cool thing is like down in Salt Lake, we get a little bit of snow.
Mhm.
Every 5 years you get a blizzard, but that's like Denver. Like in the middle, like today was 45 degrees, and we still have a little bit of snow because we got our first real blizzard last week, but it was like we got 8 inches of snow. But that'll be all melted here in probably another week or so.
Okay.
So, but the thing is out here is you drive to the snow. So like I ski in the hills and the mountains, and there's lots of snow up there, and you just drive to it. So that's the big difference is that when you're a flatlander from Florida, right? You don't understand that weather changes depending on what your elevation is.
Yeah. Is that where you
Salt
guys?
Lake
Go. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish
Salt
that.
Lake Salt Lake and Denver have almost identical climates. So like you can have a winter where you're wearing like t-shirts in March.
Okay. So is that where you guys went up into the mountains to make that movie that you have coming out? What is the name of that movie?
Permafrost.
Permafrost. Yeah, that's where the Permafrost. By the way, Rob is a big time Hollywood producer. Well, he's not Hollywood really, so.
No,
but he's
big time. I'm little time.
He's a big time producer of movies. Utah, Salt Lake City is the new Hollywood. I hear. I'm just making that up right now. Yeah,
it is becoming one.
Yeah.
So
I think you sent me a link for that, or maybe if you can, I will show it here. If you text me something, I can pull it up. And here's the reason why I'm asking. Earlier we were talking with Dave from High Point about wouldn't it be awesome if we can get High Point into John Wick? Now, can you help? Can you like in one of your movies that's coming up? Is this something that could be done? I don't know if Dave. I'm speaking probably out of turn for Dave here.
I would say, as long as it's not like resulted in bad guys only. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're not going to like duct tape all the guns or anything like that. The grip, right? Like inner city shit. No, the next one we're already starting to. We're releasing Permafrost next, probably around next Christmas is what we're looking at. Because we're going to try to get into some film festivals first, and we have 2 days of filming left. Like we're just like we're in post production essentially at this point, and so but we're already working on the next script that we want to do, which is going to need lots and lots of guns too. So that's more like Civil War-y kind of, zombie apocalypse. But no zombies, more like reality. It's like what's going to happen in 10 years. We're like going to try to say what we think is going to happen in like 10 years. So
okay. Okay, cool.
So kind of like an American Civil War kind of movie.
Okay.
Modern.
Yeah, let me see if I could, hold on.
I'll text this to you right now.
Is this a, is this a, I think I have a clip from it. Hold on, let me see if this I think is this it that's showing up right now?
Nope.
This is not it?
That's a different movie.
Oh, that's a different one. Oh, sorry, my bad. Showing the wrong movie.
That is not it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you send me something, I will share it. Okay, cool.
Did.
As soon as I pull it up, I will share it here with the folks out there. I'm guessing there's a lot of movies with that name.
The one you just showed is like a foreign short film. Ours is like the full film. So if you go to IMDb, you can find it.
Okay, pulling it up right now.
So I just upgraded this. If you're really cool, you'll know what this is.
What is that?
Does anybody in the room? Come on, you should know what this
Patrick, you're a tech guy. You got to save us.
I can't tell. It's a little out of focus. I can't really tell what that is.
It's
I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. Dave?
You guys are lame. It's what you need to. It's one of the things you want to have if you're worried about parts kits from High Point. It's a 3D printer extruder.
Oh yeah, I don't have a 3D printer.
Or a hot end, I should say. It's the hot end.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay.
See, you guys just failed the test.
Oh,
yeah, no, I don't.
If your man doesn't know what this, if your man doesn't know what this firing pin is, you married a girl. Or
okay, I guess 100% we're terrible. Because no one knew. And then you had it upside down or something, so that tricked us. Let me see.
Do it the right.
Make faces, lean in.
Right.
I could do that too. Nah.
Yeah. So here's the thing from Permafrost right here for anyone who's looking. I guess this. Oh, this is the trailer. This is the trailer right here. If I can get it to open, I'll share that with everyone. Let's see if we get it to. Oh yeah, we got it to. Oh, there's an ad that's running on it. Okay, so.
There you go. That's it.
There you go. Boom. Here, let me go full screen on this. So, you guys won't hear the sound. I'll just do a little bit of it for people who want to. So
sound.
is this like a old timey western kind of thing? Okay.
Nope.
Some dudes buried out in the snow. Oh, okay. Like a zombie
the
kind of thing?
The sound's a little better.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
You know, if you go on to, there's a, you can,
No, on the way that I'm doing this, we won't be able to bring in audio from stuff. That's the reason why. Sorry, my bad.
Because of the video,
we could put the link. Actually, if you put the link in the chat, people will be able to go through it because I know for a fact that Utreon has links in the chat working now, which is awesome.
Well, I closed out of Utreon when I came on. Now I gotta,
well, I mean, you're supposed to be like technically competent. So,
dude, new platform, man. Give me some space here. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Is it just the Hank show? What's the Hank show?
It's WMMF. So that's what it is. It's WMMF.
That sounds like wrestling or some kind of adult channel.
What would my mama do?
It's the latter. So LV Louis Cypher said this, Dave. I think this was in response to the whole 40, but everyone can answer on this one. LV Louis Cypher says, what usually happens with running 40 Smith & Wesson through a 10mm is that the extractor holds the round in place, and it works the same as putting a 38 Special through a 357 Magnum. Mac, Military Arms Channel, has put 40 Smith & Wesson through his Smith & Wesson 10mm pistol, and it worked flawlessly.
I mean, I have had guys do it with Glocks, but at the same time,
save it for the apocalypse.
Right?
Patrick, you're a little out of focus. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, there you go.
You can do it if you need to, but I wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're trying to get the people who manufacture something to give you approval for that, you want out of your mind.
The last person that's going to tell you to do something wrong.
Yeah. So you're not getting that kind of go ahead. So you can be like, "Well, I remember Dave said this."
If you're already shooting 10mm, then you should be shooting 10mm. Stop trying to cheapen up by shooting some 40 cal through it. Come on, I mean,
getting 40 short and weak.
You're talking to people that bought a high point.
Yeah. Well, let me jump on this. Let me jump on this thing about 10mm.
Different bird, though.
Yeah. Why do people all demand 10mm and then they don't want to shoot 10mm?
They want to shoot 40.
Right.
I'm just gonna. I just want to ask that question as someone.
Can I say one word?
What?
Cheap.
Oh, God.
Cheap.
Yeah. Cheap.
It's the same. It's the same guys like bitching. It's like, yo, you hoarders are making it so I can't buy ammo. It's those guys that do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So all those 10mm guys. Look, dude, you can when you own something, you could do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
good luck.
Just don't lie to the lawyer when you tell him what happened.
Yeah.
Because they will find out, and then they'll drop your ass. I'm telling you. They wouldn't. If there's no money for the lawyer, he ain't going to represent you. So don't even.
Yeah.
I mean,
drop the link in the chat.
Yes, I saw it. It's in the chat. It's a clickable link for anyone who wants to go see that awesome movie. Can we all get up in a movie next time?
Yeah.
Guest appearance right here. I'll do a guest appearance.
Yeah. You guys want to be in a movie, don't you?
I'll be the guy at the very beginning that dies.
You want to be the first one?
Zombies get me right at the intro.
What?
Dude,
you always got to have that person. No, the memory's well known. Yeah. Hank
wants
to be the action hero.
Yeah, I don't want to die in the movie.
No, you're not.
Oh, come on. Why not?
No, I want to.
I die.
No,
if I die in every movie I do with this, my partner in this movie, I die in every movie.
No, if I die, I want to die spectacularly. I want to I want like at least 10-minute screen time for my death.
Oh my god! Yeah, you want to be the hero of the movie.
You're not asking for much.
Hank has visions of grandeur. That's all.
Rob is like,
Yes,
you know what?
exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna rethink putting Hank in a movie now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, he's not even looking at the screen right now because he said to me, you know what, Hank, we'll put you in one of these. Now he's
cannon
like,
fodder. Make him cannon fodder, like in those Civil War movies. They just blow them all down.
oh, I'm not dying first. Babyface, he could die first.
Cut in half with a cannonball.
We just have a whole group of us get eaten by the zombies right at the beginning. Hank's included.
There you go.
I'm okay being a zombie. That'll be cool.
I think we should reenact the dogs versus the monkeys. That'd be
Oh.
awesome.
God, do a dog monkey movie.
Dude, I saw that news clip.
Hank could be the hero that comes in and saves all the puppies.
Saves the dog, saves the puppies.
I'll be down at the bottom of the buildings catching puppies as they fall. Like, whoop.
20
That
monkeys
sounds like
are
a
carrying him
video
to the top
game
of the
for
tree to
games.
throw them off.
Yeah.
And he fights all the monkeys off in a rage.
Yeah. Listen,
That sounds like an excellent movie made in India. What do they call those? Bolly movies or
Bollywood. Yeah.
Bollywood movie. Yeah.
The Attack of the Monkeys.
Yeah.
No,
See, buddy.
it could be like Mad Monkey Kung Fu. You ever seen that? That's like one of those kung fu movies. Mad Monkey Kung Fu.
Oh, monkey style. Monkey is an actual style.
Monkey style. Okay.
Yeah, monkey style.
Yeah,
That's what it would be called.
That is a karate
I'm sure
fighting
it is.
style. I'm not making. Okay, hold on. Now I have to go find.
I'm not. We're not doubting you. We're not doubting you.
I feel like you're doubting me.
Mad
I'm not
Monkey
doing that.
I feel like you guys are doubting me that. Let me see. Monkey karate.
I see Hank flying across the room in that kick mode, like
Yes. Yeah.
for about 3 seconds in slow motion.
Oh, Google's not even populating anything. What is it? There better be a monkey karate style.
Let's see here. Mad Monkey.
Oh, look! Right here. Here we go. Wait, maybe I need to go
there's
full
the movie
screen
right
on this.
there.
Hold
Mad
on.
Monkey Kung Fu, the movie.
So, hold on. Monkey Kung Fu, or Huaquan, Monkey Fist, is a Chinese martial art which utilizes ape or monkey-like movements as part of its technique. There are a number of independently developed systems of monkey kung fu. Some are integrated in 5 animal kung fu, yin-yang kung fu systems.
Okay, Mad Monkey Kung Fu, 1979, the movie.
I'm starting my own style called Giraffe Fu.
Yeah.
Giraffe style.
Okay.
Long neck. You just-
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna have to watch it now. That could be the newest movie night. Mad Monkey Kung Fu.
Just throwing this out there. Have you guys seen giraffes fight? Where they like beat each other with their heads?
Yes.
It is a
It's
brutal
brutal.
thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's as bad as these monkeys throwing dogs off buildings.
Oh.
Nothing as bad as
No,
throwing
that's
puppies
horrific.
off a roof.
Yeah, giraffes are so nice. Giraffes are nice creatures.
I already didn't like primates, and I really don't like primates now.
Oh no,
Thank you.
you're mean.
You can't trust a monkey. No.
Imagine humans with less self-control
Yeah.
and no rule of law. That's
Just
what
like
you
a
know
damn
what?
monkey.
Yeah,
That's like
Just
my
like a
11
damn monkey.
Yeah.
exactly.
But you know what's funny? Monkeys, you see it in these countries all the time. They rob people in these countries.
Yeah, they'll take their smokes. They'll take their drinks.
Yeah,
Like,
they-
absolutely.
Yeah, they beat you up.
You know why they rob people? Because in those countries they don't off the monkeys.
No, they let them go.
I mean,
At the very
in-
least, I mean,
Knife them up.
in the world of nature, if you let the animals rule, guess what?
Can I tell you
Yeah.
something? I am not going after a monkey with a knife. I feel like I'm gonna get messed up
buddy.
if I get close enough to that monkey.
I'm just saying,
I'm-
you're like sitting down or something, comes grabbing your food, have the knife. And
No, you need a big. You can't use a little knife like that, man.
You need a big old Bowie knife.
Yeah, I need like a big, like a. Where's the ones that Walter? Here,
Where's
Walter's
it?
gonna pull out a knife.
Walter's got it.
You need a bushwhacker
There you
type of.
go.
Yeah, there you go. Frickin'.
There.
Yeah, there you go.
Does anybody know
Better.
what a group of monkeys is called?
What is called?
A group of monkeys. What's it called? Is it like
a murder? Is it a murder
like
of? Is it a murder of monkeys?
Of monkeys? Yeah, I don't know.
I know it's a murder of crows. If it's a whole bunch of crows,
Yeah,
it's called a murder. Yeah,
no murder of crows, but monkeys.
It's called humanity.
Exactly. Yeah. A troop.
A bunch of monkeys. A bunch of monkeys is called humanity. That's what.
It's called a troop. A troop of monkeys.
A troop? Okay. Yeah.
A troop, yeah.
That sounds appropriate. Like they're stalking the town, beating people up. Yeah, that's a troop of monkeys.
Yeah.
The brown
It's like
shirts
F-
are coming,
F
and it's
troop.
monkeys.
Yeah, all of those places where they have those things, where they have a lot of monkeys like that, they have that kind of problem.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing.
That's because in those places, a lot of those places, the monkeys are special.
They are. You're right. Yes,
They're
they
very
do treat them
special to those people, so they let them run wild, and
They think it's
guess
cute.
What you get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
cute
Let
until the
the
monkeys
run
start
wild.
throwing creatures. You know, in that article, it said that they try to grab babies, like actual human babies.
Oh, no. Monkeys losing hands if they come looking for kids.
Yeah.
Monkeys will be losing fingers real fast.
There's a
Yeah.
story I read about this dude that was like a big game hunter in Africa, and I guess these troop of baboons were attacking this village and doing that, attacking the kids and stuff.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
baboons. Oh, baboons.
He came up with a plan, and they basically corralled all the baboons in this area and lit gasoline and.
Whoa, that is a brutal way to kill a troop of baboons.
Oh yeah, and that took care of that problem for a little while. Yeah.
Baboons are mean. Baboons are real mean.
Can you imagine if some baboons were standing off watching that didn't die, and they're like,
Oh,
like little baby baboons, and they're like, when I grow
That's
up,
the
I'm
start.
gonna come back and get revenge on this village.
that's the start to Rob McNeely's next movie. The baboons are just watching the blaze. The blaze starts, and then.
Let's introduce little baboon to a good sound. Magazine.
Oh, Walter, that did not go
Whoops.
good.
Okay.
Walter, have your AKs loaded before the baboon apocalypse.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm putting the empty mag in, not the loaded.
No, I know. I'm just teasing you because it's
know.
live.
That was-
Everything will go wrong.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you want to make sure you have your gasoline and have a good match when it light up for the baboons. You know what I'm saying?
I'm jelly of the M10 there from M&M. Those are pretty sweet. I know the owner.
Walter? Have you actually shot that? I don't think I've seen it here.
Oh, let's
at
see this.
Hacienda.
I brought it to Hank's one time.
Did you? Okay.
Is Eminem like one of those big?
He's a
AK
rapper.
man.
No,
He's a white
it's
rapper.
a small. They're made in Colorado.
Ah.
It's a small. It's actually a Swiss guy who runs it.
Oh, okay.
And,
Sweet.
So it's not the guy that makes mom spaghetti.
No, he threw up mom spaghetti for crying out loud.
Excuse me. You're right.
You know. Oops, there goes mom spaghetti. You don't know the lines.
You know, he owns a restaurant now in Detroit called Mom Spaghetti.
Oh, Eminem.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And if you look at the reviews, it's all like 2-star, and the food looks disgusting.
Oh, really?
It's spaghetti, but like super fat spaghetti, and they serve it in like a Chinese takeout box.
When I think about Detroit, I don't think spaghetti. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
not even a little.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh, there's gonna be an awesome spaghetti restaurant.
Nope. They are not known for spaghetti.
Someone from Detroit is gonna hate me for that, but I just don't think.
you know I'm from Detroit, right?
Oh,
Do you love the finest Detroit spaghetti?
when
No,
you
but
think
I think
about
that-
Detroit, you think spaghetti.
No, I think I'm glad I left. But
Oh.
but I actually went to Eminem's prom though, literally. Back
Oh,
in
really?
1991. I did.
Oh, okay.
So he went to Warren High School in Warren, and he graduated class of '91. And I had a friend there at that time.
Oh, cool.
So yeah,
Interesting. He had no idea.
Did you-
and his daughter went to my wife's high school.
Oh, cool. Did you
His
actually?
daughter
Do you
went to
remember
public
seeing
school.
him at that prom? Was he at that
He
prom?
wasn't, he wasn't a thing then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't at that prom. Come on.
Yeah.
No, he was at the prom. That's I was told because I had friends that went there that later on that like he was there. So,
Oh.
but he didn't grow up in the city limits of Detroit though. He grew up poor white trash. That guy did.
Mm-hmm. That's so awesome. I mean, do you have platinum records? You know, because you could. You know, if you,
Not
if
sure where you're going with this.
you, I'm saying like he's got. There's a lot of this. Well, listen. One thing I will tell you about Detroit: a lot of talent has come out of Detroit. I know I said the spaghetti thing, but there's a lot of talent that's come out of there. So, respect
and
to
a
that.
lot of cars.
Well,
So Detroit does have some interesting food that's unique to it, though. So there is Detroit style pizza, which is good.
I've only seen it I've had the Pizza Hut type, which is good, but I heard that is not comparable, and I hear Detroit pizza.
No pizza from Pizza Hut. I'm
Oh
sorry, Patrick.
I hear Detroit
There's
pizza
no
very
pizza
good.
from Pizza Hut that's any good.
Detroit pizza, you get the cheese to the edge, and then it crusts around the edge. Oh, it looks so good.
Okay.
It's kind of like a deep dish style, but it's square. And then the other thing they have in Michigan, and I didn't know this was a Michigan thing when I was growing up, but there's this type of unique. It's kind of like it's an Asian dish, but it's like this breaded chicken with like this gravy sauce, and it's not made anywhere else. It was totally made and invented by Chinese restaurants in the Detroit area, and it's the only place you can get it. And then they have this pressure cooked fried chicken, which is like a Michigan thing. And then it's deep fried and pressure cooked simultaneously.
What?
And then they cook the potatoes like that too. And it's like,
that's what Chick-fil-A does. That's why Chick-fil-A's so good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
So those are the 3D Michigan foods that I missed living out here.
Okay. Listen, you always get good food in the hood. So.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I have heard that.
You always get good food in the hood.
That is true.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, listen, we probably need to start wrapping this up here because I think we're at 9:00, if not really close to it. So, we've been having a great conversation. Mech AG894 says Robinson Armament is in Utah. He has an XCR M rifle in 308.
Yes,
also,
yeah.
there's a lot of manufacturers in Utah.
There's
I hear it is a very nice part of the
three
country.
suppressor makers here.
Yeah. Silencer Co. for sure is in Utah.
What are the other two?
OSS, Dead Air, and Silencer Co.
Oh, Dead Air's out there. I thought Dead Air was in Georgia. Okay.
No, Dead Air came from
Silencer Co. Yeah.
Okay. Shooting Gallery Annie says if he doesn't talk to everyone soon, have a Merry Christmas. So before I go through to the wrap ups here, I am gonna say that to everyone. This was the Christmas show. I really enjoy hanging out with you guys. Remember, if you're here on the show and you want to get the patches that's gonna get mailed out from Lola, it's only for the people who are here live with us, not for the folks who listen to this on YouTube or anywhere else later. Sorry, if you wanna do that, you got to come back next Monday. And actually, next Monday, what we're going to do, we're going to be giving away some cool stuff from TUSC. Rob gave us 2 80% lowers that we're going to be giving away, as well as, we're going to give it with the patches right now. That's what we're giving away now, as well as we've got like a carbine from High Point and a suppressor and all the cool stuff that we're going to give away next week. So let me do this. I'm going to start with Dave. Dave, thanks so much, man, for being here. I'm glad we got to do this.
Absolutely, man. It's always fun coming on here and hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, same here. We always have a good time with you, man. We just always laugh and make fun of stuff. Yeah. So tell the folks out there, Dave, where do you want them to go if they want to communicate with you guys? Support you, what you're doing.
I mean, the social media gambit is still always the best way. I mean, if it's for High Point Firearms, Instagram, Facebook, we read everything. Don't necessarily respond to everything, but we read it all. Barnauls Ammo, same thing. Instagram and Facebook, it's there. And then with our newer stuff, the full Forge gear, backpacks in line. Oh,
we didn't even get into the full Forge gear. Yeah, we need to do some stuff. Yeah. So you guys are doing what? Backpacks,
range bags. I don't have one handy. Yeah, I do. There you go. Range bag, tool bag.
Okay.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah.
Just utilitarian bag. Yeah. Velcro patches on it so you can still throw your.
Oh, I think we're gonna have to get some of those to give away to people.
How
I'm
looking.
Yeah.
But yeah, that brand is full Forge gear, and same thing. Facebook, Instagram. He reaches on there.
Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna need to test some of those out. Where are they made? Oh, Okay. I mean, listen.
I'm not gonna
Listen,
hide that.
all the
It's
stuff is made. Most of what's out there today is made in. I mean, am I wrong?
I mean,
Yeah, most of the stuff is made in specific places. Ultimately, what it comes down to is how it's made, right?
Right.
So
and I this has been like my day pack I've been flying with, and I think another one. It's been my shit.
I was waiting
My
for
range
Walter to say
bag.
China. Oh, that's one of the packs right there. Okay.
Yeah, this is my tan one that's loaded out with all my shooting
cool.
shit in it.
I was being good, okay?
Oh.
But yeah,
cool.
no, we'll get in touch and get some stuff down to you.
Yes, we will try. We will try some of these. We will try some of these out and all that kind of good stuff. Let's go to Walter since we got him up there. Walt, where can the folks? How can they communicate with you?
You can watch us on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. There's safetyfirearms.com. My mini bike stuff at Dirtfoot Racing. That's Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube right now. There's also stenparts.com for all kinds of cute little stent parts and pieces. And we're going to work on some new stuff for stent parts too. So stay tuned. So that's pretty much it for us. Yep.
Okay, very cool. Babyface P.
YouTube.com/babyfaceP or on Instagram, it's baby_faceP. I will have some content coming up soon. Vacation, put a pause on it for now, but in the new year, there will be a lot of stuff coming.
Yeah, by the way, I saw your video. I know I got to it late, but I saw the video you did with the IWI TAV 12. It was cool.
Yeah. People complained that I didn't read the manual, and I didn't respond, but I wanted to be like, do you not know that I never read a manual?
I enjoyed that, though. You were discovering it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I thought it was a good video.
So.
Yes. So folks should go check that out and other stuff. And now he's back from vacation. We expect to see some more videos coming out from Babyface P.
Plan.
Rob McNeely, how can the folks? Where's the best place for the folks to go check you out?
Oh, it depends on how they want to check.
OnlyFans, what was it? Rob McNeely.
OnlyFans / big sexy stud.
The earthquake man.
We have,
yes.
We have a lot of really amazing things that are going to be happening with TUSC in the next 2 quarters. So I will say I'm going to SHOT Show. But if you want to check out TUSC.network, that's TUSC.network, TUSC.network. We have some amazing partnerships that are finally freaking coming together. And there's going to be some announcements right before SHOT Show and probably right after SHOT Show. So we're pretty stoked, but I'm going to be at SHOT Show. So if anybody's going to be there, you can reach out to me just check us out at TUSC.network or follow me on Twitter. I'm just at Rob McNeely on Twitter.
Okay, so for all the folks who are here that are going to SHOT Show, if you guys want to say right now, Babyface, are you going?
No, don't plan on it. Walter, I think, will be there.
Yes, Walter's there. Going to be there at SHOT Show, Safety Harbor Firearms.
238 is the booth number. 238.
238. Okay.
238. So 20,038.
20,000.
Oh.
Okay. 200.
38.
Yes, and Dave, is High Point going to be there? Is that?
Yeah, I mean, and we're listed typically as MKS Supply, but so therefore High Point, Barnauls, full forge gear.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be there. It's 1,400 something. I don't.
Yeah, if you look it up,
what it was offhand, but
yes. If you just go to Safety Harbor Firearms, and Walter will take you personally over to.
Or Walter all day long.
Hey Dave, did your guys table your location change at SHOT?
Well, we changed it from the last show. We moved our location. That's why I don't know the number off the top of my head.
Yeah, we got a little time if you want to look it up. And Rob, you're going to probably be moving around, right?
I'm just trying. We don't have a booth. I'm just going to be floating around, and I'll have to make that big announcement about what we're doing with High Point.
What the hell?
Oh, yes. Okay. The High Point announcement.
The big announcement we haven't thought about yet. But
yes, go find Dave at MKS Supplies.
1,400 and something.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna
shut up. I'm almost there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be a SHOT Show this year. I'm not going. I still don't think there's going to be one, but I'm not going regardless.
What's going on?
I will be.
Happen.
Yeah, I'll be in Tampa. By the way, go ahead. Go ahead, Dave.
The SHOT Show booth is 14,033.
There you go, 14033. For anyone who's going to be there, please go check these guys out, especially Walter. So Dave, you guys can go hang out with Walter if you get a chance. So can you, Rob, go hang out with Walter. He's got a cool thing. And we probably will get Walter to walk around and go live and do some stuff.
Yeah, I want to see that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we should figure that out, right, Patrick? Like me and you could be commenting. Yeah, we could be commenting on his stuff while he's walking around.
If Walter could go live and we can then sit and comment like Sunday Night Football or whatever, I would love to do it.
Yes, Walter, we need to work that out.
That's not a bad idea. I just pick things up and you guys, yay or nay.
Just strap a live camera to your head and we'll just direct you where to go.
We'll talk crap about companies. We won't be there.
Right. I got a better idea. I will not tell Walter where I am, and then I'll go live and follow him around and see what he's doing.
And see what he's doing. And here, Walter uses the bathroom.
Check out that gate. Look at that gate.
In the stall. Why is he nudging his foot with that guy underneath it?
Yeah. I'm personally not going to be there. I'm not going, but because there's a big RV show in Tampa for anyone who wants to go check that out. I've actually got a booth and everything at Tampa. I'm going to be
there at the Safety Harbor booth in spirit.
Yeah. I'm going to be at the Sunshine State RV's booth, and I've got my own table and everything where people can come hang out with me and do stuff in Tampa. Cool. So, it's going to be awesome.
That supposedly
I'm giving away tramp stamps.
He's so famous for that. He's got bottles of Geritol.
Yeah. And I'm probably going to be crashing in the back of Walter's the shop.
Don't say that. Okay, people are gonna come looking.
So anyway, that's going to be the whole thing, but we will try to cover that when we come back next year, obviously. And if there's cool new stuff going on, we will share that with you guys. I'm going to actually I'm going to run in the end, and then I'm going to come back and words of wisdom. Who's doing it? Who's dropping words of wisdom? Dave, I think, has to do it.
I did the last time I was on here. Come on, man.
Oh, okay. If not Dave, then Rob. Rob, you got words of wisdom?
Wow, that you're just dropping this on me.
White tusk,
yeah. Nobody.
I hadn't thought about it, but I guess I'll say it's like this, guys.
No, not yet. Hold on, not yet. We got to run in the end. Hold on, I'm gonna run the end real quick. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back next Monday. For everyone asking what's the schedule this week, no more shows this week. We'll be back next Monday. So that's when you will see us, and we will be giving away those guns I was talking about. Well, that one gun, and then the 80% lowers, etc. All of that next Monday for the New Year's party. Rob McNeely, excuse me, of TUSC. What are your words of wisdom?
First, we need to learn my name. I would say this, folks. Even though it seems like things kind of suck these days with the politics and social media trolls and the economy and inflation and climate change and blue-haired people everywhere, understand that let's just try to take a break this next week. Enjoy the holidays. Life isn't as bad as it seems to be on the internet, and really just be positive for the next week or two. I think things are going to be okay. I think the people that are paying attention, the people that listen to shows like this, we're going to be okay no matter what happens. Let's just be honest. We're already kind of, prepared for things, but let's just try to let things go for a while and just relax and just know that no matter how bad it seems like it is, it's always going to be worse somewhere else. Mm-hmm. And just focus on your families and the holidays, and peace be with you till the next year.
Awesome. Merry Christmas to everyone out there. I love all you guys here on the panel, the folks in the chat, all the people out there in the world. Merry Christmas. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to Dave and Rob and Patrick and Walter. Merry Christmas to all your families. Love you all. We'll see you next time. We're out of here. Let me go find the button and smash the button. Hold on, the end. Boom. Doing it right now.
Oh, damn, gotta get my teeth again.